Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial by Zeilhan. This is an amazing tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to build this skincare e-commerce website from zero all the way up. So you're going to learn a lot of amazing things. Before I get started, the tutorial is long, I get it, but I have two very good news for you. The first news is that you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to different sections of the tutorial so that you don't have to watch the entire thing. That's the first step, the first good news, sorry. The second good news is that this website that you see right here, we're going to learn how to build it from the ground up, right? We're going to learn everything. So you notice we have some test products that we made and so on. The good news about that is that you can download this website file for free in the link in the description, and you can get everything that we've made here. So this website, as you see it, that we're going to learn to build today, you can download the website files for free right away. Now, before you even download the website files, we're going to have to show you that what you're downloading actually works. And the best thing about this website is that we're not only going to be making this website from the ground up, we're going to be using free tools like WordPress, like Elementor, like the popular Astra theme. And we're going to be using the free version of ChatGPT to make the best website possible to get our leads and sales. So we're going to say that this website is open, right? Let's assume that the website is open. Let's go ahead and test if this website actually works. So we're going to go ahead and buy this product. Just going to click on it. It's a normal e-commerce store. We see this product, we would like it. Let's order 3 of them because we're raving fans of this company. 1 for me, 1 for my friend, and 1 for my girlfriend or whoever else. We're going to add to cart. We're going to view our cart now. After we view our cart, we see the price is $98.70. That's good. If we have a coupon code or a discount code, you can apply it here. Remember, you're going to have to sometimes give your customers a discount or give first-time customers a discount to get email leads and to get sales. Once you get the first sale, it's easier to get the next one. All right, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and proceed to checkout. I'm going to enter my information. After entering my information, I am going to use cash on delivery. So you can use PayPal if you'd like. You can, because we learned how to set up Stripe. The reason why PayPal isn't connected is because you're going to get the file. So I don't want you connected to my PayPal account. We can use Stripe as well, but for this test, we're going to use cash on delivery. Notice that the shipping rate is $20. But what you might know, you see if I change this from where it's shipping because it's international shipping, you can also get free shipping. So you learn everything how to set up shipping and taxation. But that's enough rambling for now. Let's go ahead and place an order and see if our order actually works. So we don't have the proper email address. So I'm going to use proper email address and we're going to place order. And I know you guys don't see it because it's blurred out. All right, so here it is. Thank you. Your order has been received and it's $118 cash on delivery, $20 for shipping via flat rate for international shipping outside of America. You're going to learn everything about that. Let's go ahead and see if this order is on the back end. Let's just go back to our dashboard. On our dashboard, we are going to go to WooCommerce and orders. Ooh, an order is there. Look at that. It's processing 30 seconds ago. That is my name. I am Jabez Roberts. This is so awesome. $118. All right, let's go ahead and check out my order to see if I'm indeed getting what I ordered. I ordered 3 of these amazing cleansing balm, $32. It goes to $98 plus I paid $20 for shipping. Woohoo! All right. So we are going to go ahead and process this order. So we're going to get the stuff, we're going to package it, we're going to ship it out, and we are going to send it to completed and updated. Now, would you look at that? Order complete. And if you go to reports, this is the most important, well, not the most important, but if you go to analytics and overview, look what you're going to see happen right here. WooCommerce is going to tell us exactly what we've been selling these past few days, how much money we're making, what is our best selling product, And this is all very helpful information for marketing. So total sales is $118. Net sales is the shipping. So what we're going to get from that is $98 because $20 we're going to have to pay shipping, right? So they're paying us for shipping, but we're going to have to pay to ship the product to them, right? So we net $98.55, 3 products sold from one order. We didn't have any variation. So we didn't get like a big tub purchase instead of a small tub, but that's perfectly fine. You'll learn how to do all of that. The date is August 1 to 11. I think today is August 10th, I believe. Today is actually August 11 while I'm making this part of the tutorial. And it's all right here. It's all right here. This is amazing, guys. You're going to learn how to do everything here from buying your domain name, setting up hosting, getting WordPress and your e-commerce website set up, how to build your website, how to build your e-commerce website, how to secure your e-commerce website even. Everything that you need to learn to get this website set up from scratch, even if you're a complete beginner, is going to be in this tutorial. My name is Jabez Roberts, as you can see from my order. This is another Zeilhan tutorial to help you. If you think this is going to be a very helpful tutorial, help us on our journey to 1,000 subscribers by hitting subscribe. That's the only things we need. Hit like, hit subscribe, and if there's something else that you want us to do, another tutorial, go ahead and comment below, and you might be surprised to see that tutorial in our next video. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go. All right, to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to get our domain name and we're going to set up our website hosting. The way we're going to go about this is not the way that they normally do it. And here's what I mean. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link to different website hosts. We're going to have Name Hero and a few others. What we're going to do is we are going to get our domain name from Name Hero. All right. So you're going to click on the link in the description. It's going to take you to Name Hero. Hopefully you don't have to go through reCAPTCHA like I have to go through here. And then it's going to take you to Name Hero. The domain name is going to be your .com, your .co, your .org. The name of your website, the website address. So google.com, namehero.com, that's the domain name. Most times it's going to be your businessname.com. So if your business is Pete's Pizzas, it's going to be petespizzas.com. And sometimes it can be .co.uk depending on what you'd like. And then after that, you're going to set up what's called hosting. Hosting is going to be the computer that is on 24/7 or the server that is on 24/7. That's going to make your website available across the globe. What we're going to do that's different, and I'm going to show you how to do it the regular way. We're not going to be using shared hosting, that is Name Hero. We're going to be using managed hosting, because the managed hosting solution we're going to be using is a little bit price flexible, but it offers a lot more power. What we're going to do here is that instead of using Name Hero for the domain name and the hosting, like most of the YouTube tutorials, we're going to go a little bit more advanced, where we can use more advanced and better web servers like Amazon Web Service or Google Cloud, for example. Or we can go cheaper and use DigitalOcean or Vultr or Linode. And we're going to get this by using Cloudways. So here's what we're going to do. On Name Hero's homepage, namehero.com, we're going to click domains. We're just going to purchase a domain. So I'm going to type Zeilhan tutorials. And I'm not going to be using .com this time. I'm going to be using .co.uk. I know I am not in the UK. So we'll have .com. That's added from my previous session, because I was trying to set up hosting. But don't worry about it. It's going to be the same process. What I want is .co.uk. So there are different domain names. We're just going to go with the .co.uk option because it is cheap. It's added to cart. Now I'm going to click on the cart. I am going to remove the hosting that is there. So it says here that if you plan on purchasing web hosting with Name Hero, and this is the most important part, because remember I told you that we're not going to be hosting with Name Hero in this situation. But if you're using Name Hero as a host, you click continue and then you can purchase your hosting and you can go from there. But we're not going to be using Name Hero. I am going to leave the name servers as is though, because I don't yet know the name servers for the host that I'm going to be getting. So we'll get that later. So this part right here, zeilhantutorials.com, is from the previous part of the tutorial that you guys probably won't see, when I was trying to get hosting from Name Hero and it was not working. In another tutorial, I'll show you how to get Name Hero hosting. But right now it's not working. The checkout page is crashing. So let's hope it doesn't happen with the domain name. So zeilhantutorials.co.uk, email forwarding, DNS management, you can get those. This is just a tutorial for me. I don't need it, so I won't get them, but you can get them. You can read it. Basically makes your website available faster, and it makes you have all your emails in one inbox. Perfectly fine. Not a big deal for me. So we're going to continue. All right. So I don't need the .com. Let's remove that. No savings. We are going to create a new account. All right. So once you've created your account, all right, guys. So you're going to create your account, first name, last name, email address, etc., your billing address, and all of that good stuff. Once you have created your account, you're going to go ahead and select your payment method, enter your payment details, all right? And you have read and agreed to the terms of service, and you check out. And that's what it's going to be. I already have an account with Name Hero. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that existing customer account because I just need a domain name. I don't need a separate account. When I'm doing the hosting tutorial for you guys again, then we'll get a new account. So I'm just going to use the existing customer login. We're going to log in. Everything is as I'd like it. Read and agreed to the terms of service. And we are going to check out now. All right. So let's go ahead and check out. All right. Order placed. Continue to client area because we're going to need this section. Now I do have 8 domains here. I've had more. Some are expired, some not so expired. We're going to click on domains. We are going to go all the way over to Zeilhan tutorials. Let me just make myself a little bit smaller. Zeilhan tutorials are co.uk. We are going to click on this one. Click on it. And everything is as we would like it to be. No SSL, perfectly fine. We'll set that up very soon. So now that we have this set up, and remember guys, once you set up your account, you're going to want to go to your email address that you used, and you're going to want to get all the good stuff happening, like getting your confirmation code and everything like that. You can go ahead and do that. I already had an account. That's something I need to show you. Now for the hosting. The hosting that we're going to be using this time is Cloudways. And Cloudways is it's something that I love because you can choose where you host your website, like which server. It can be Google Cloud, it can be Amazon Web Services for higher performance websites. So like my most important clients with like e-commerce platforms and so on, always AWS, always Google Cloud. Or you can go with something a bit more budget friendly. For this tutorial, we're going to use that. I'm going to be using Vultr. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a new account with Cloudways because I'm actually going to be getting website hosting. Now, Cloudways is very beautiful. I won't ramble on too much. We're just going to get started. So we're going to say start free. I am going to sign up with my Google account. You can just enter first name, last name, and so on. Everybody can do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the Google method. So I'm going to click continue with Google. I'm going to select the email address. I'm going to continue. All right. So now I need to set a password. I'm just going to select a strong password. I will describe myself as I'm a lot of things right now. So I'm going to say digital agency for this person. Yeah, I'm just going to say digital agency. My hosting spend is 50 to 250. I agree to the terms of service, privacy policy. I am going to continue. To activate your account, sign in. All right. So submit details. All right, guys, good news. So my Cloudways account has been activated. Woohoo! It took a few days, but I'll show you the process. So to get activated, you just need to go to cloudways.com. All right, so you apply for an account, then you actually go to cloudways.com. Let me get my chat out of the way, and it's going to be right there. And when you go to cloudways.com, you're going to click send a message. All right, send us a message, go to verification. Once you go to verification, it's going to automatically apply with the instructions to get verified. So I literally did all of this. So I sent them the email account that I used to sign up. I sent them links to my Twitter and LinkedIn accounts. I sent them my company's website, which, Zeilhan.com. I sent them my ID. So I used my driver's license. And I also sent them my contact number. So I used 2 socials. I used my company's website. I used the email address, my driver's license, government issued ID. And within about 3 or 4 hours, I was verified. So we're verified. We are going to log in and activate. I understand the risks. Take me there. All right, this is good. So here's what we're going to be doing. Let's get started. Okay, so here it's telling us you can deploy more apps once your first server is ready. So to set up a WordPress install, we're just going to click next right here. And I'm going to call this, all right, go next. Actually, I need to name it first app. First app. I'm going to call this first server. And I'm going to call this startup project. I'm just going to install startup project. And we go next. So it's saying that I can only use DigitalOcean, AWS, and Google. So let's just go ahead, set up that. Select your desired server size. I'm just doing a test website, so I can just go with a 1 gig regular server, but most times you're going to go with a 2 gig high performance. All right, so I'm just going to go with my 1 gig regular server. Let's go next. So the location I'm going to use is actually Miami. If I can use Miami, it doesn't seem like Miami is one of the options. I'll just go with New York for now then. So try to blazing platform with 3-day trial, no credit card. Yes, let's go on. I'm perfectly fine. You're all set. And so I'm going to launch now. And remember, this is a WordPress install. You can also go with a multi-site. So that's a WordPress multi-site, and you can go with a WooCommerce installation. So I'm just going to go ahead and launch now. So it's adding my server. All right, first server has been created. Our server is here. We have an application. So after you've made your server, this is the most important part. After you've made your server, so you're going to go to dashboard. We have a server right here. So we have a server installed. Here's what you're going to do next. You're going to click on your server. You're going to copy the public IP. You're going to log into your name here, client section. When you log into your name here, client section, you're going to go to DNS management. At DNS management, you're going to add at a record, and you're going to paste in the IP address and save changes. So this is what you'll have when you're done. Once you've done that, I want you to copy your website URL. I want you to go incognito and go to DNS checker. All right. DNS checker. You're going to paste in the URL. You're going to search the A records. The address that you see right here should be the same address from your Cloudways IP, and it should also be the same for your A record. And what DNS checker is basically saying to you, it is telling you that, all right, your website domain is available across the globe on this server. This is the IP address for your server. This is the A record for it. And that's all you need to do. If you go to Name Hero, or you go to your public register, your DNS, or you go to your domain name register, and they don't have the option to add the A record, open a support ticket, tell them that this is the IP address for your Cloudways server. You'd like to have them added to your domain so you can use Cloudways for your domain. Once that is done, you're going to go back to Cloudways. All right. You're going to go to your first app. This is your WordPress install. You're ready to use this. So you're just going to click on this. You have two URLs right here. You're going to have the application URL. If you click here, it takes you to the actual website. And if you click here, it takes you to the admin panel. You copy the login URL and you copy the password. You're going to paste it in and you can log in. So the next thing that you're going to do after you've seen the IP, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to copy the domain name. You're going to go back to Cloudways. You're going to go to domain management. The default, the primary is going to be this long, ugly URL that you can't share with anyone. You're going to do is you're going to add domain. You're going to paste in your URL, and then you're going to add domain. After you've added the domain, it's going to appear, but it's going to be here. You're just going to right click and make primary for the actual domain. Once that is done, it still won't work because you need to have SSL. You need to have an SSL certificate installed. So to install the SSL certificate, you're going to go to SSL certificate. Let's encrypt. You're going to use your email address. I'm just going to use one for the business, and you're going to paste in your domain, and you're going to install SSL certificate. Once the SSL certificate is installed, we're going to go to incognito. We're going to paste the URL. We're going to see if it works. And it works. Now to go to your admin address, you're just going to right click here. You're going to say WP admin. Once that happens, you're going to go back to Cloudways, access details, copy and paste your email address, copy and paste your password, and you're going to log in. And there you go. All right. Now on our dashboard, guys, what I want us to do is I want us to just, let me go ahead and reduce the size of this because I'm not the focus. So we're going to go ahead and right click and we're going to open link in new tab. So this is our current site, and what we're going to do is we're going to get some work done to get from where we are now to where you saw us at the start of the video. It's going to be a lot of work, but we can do it. So the first thing, we're going to go back to dashboard, keep this window open because there's something interesting I'm going to show you in the next few minutes as we work. So we're going to go to the dashboard, we're going to click on screen options, and we are going to unclick or uncheck all of these. All right, now our dashboard is a little bit cleaner. Another thing that we can use, we can go to users profile and we can change our user profile. I'm going to use Sunrise or perhaps Ectoplasm for this one. We're going to update profile. We're going to go back to our dashboard. Everything is clean and beautiful. What we're going to do now is we're going to start preparing our e-commerce website for traffic. We're going to ensure that our products are listed beautifully on Google, and whenever someone search for our skincare products, they can find it. So the first way to go about that is through a process called search engine optimization, SEO. And what that basically is optimizing your website and your products and your pages for search traffic. That means that whenever someone searches for what is on your website, because your website is SEO optimized, it's going to appear high in the Google search rankings. And normally it's the first 3 results on Google that are going to get the click. So what we're going to do right here to, work on our SEO is we're going to go to settings and permalinks. And we're just going to confirm that we have post name selected. The post name structure is going to give us the best structure for SEO, both for the search engine and for our website browsers or people are using the internet. Internet surfers, they call them back in the day. But someone who is on the internet who sees your URL in the post name structure, they're going to understand a bit more about your web page just from that, which is going to improve the click-through rate, meaning that they see your link, they click on it, and that's going to improve the traffic on your website, which leads to more conversions, more sales, more money in your pocket. So that's how that works. Go ahead and save changes. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to go to settings general. For the site title, we are going to change to the name of your store. So this is Zeilhan skincare, and I'm going to use a pipe. The pipe is the icon that is, or the button that's above the enter key on the Windows keyboard. I think it's the same place on the Apple or Mac keyboard. And then we're going to say something that our ideal customer is going to search in Google that would bring up our products, and that's called a keyword. So one possible keyword for this is the best skin products for dry skin. So that's what I'm going to use. And we're going to go ahead and copy all of that keyword and we're going to paste it in the site tagline. We're not going to change the site icon just yet, but we can do it from here. We have the S here for HTTPS, means that our website can have e-commerce. Without the S right here, your website can have e-commerce. But don't go ahead and just change it here. I'm going to show you how to get SSL on your website in the security section, the website security masterclass section. That is coming up in a few minutes. We are going to change our time format to this one. Our weeks are going to start on Sunday, and our time zone is going to be where we are. The reason why it's important to have the correct time zone is because when a sale occurs on your website, you want to ensure that it sends the email with the right time. So the email that you get is going to be the time that relates to where you are and what you're most familiar with, which is very important because now you're going to know when most of your sales occur. So you know when to post blog posts and when traffic spikes, you know when to make your best offers and be active on your website and to ensure your website is live and all that good stuff. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and save changes. We are doing good so far. The next thing that we are going to do is we're just going to go back to our dashboard and we're going to learn about a plugin and we're going to learn about a theme. Now, themes and plugins work in much the same way as your iPhone has the Apple iOS on it and it has apps on your phone. So what are themes, what are plugins when it comes on to WordPress? In WordPress, a plugin is a snippet of code that you add to your website to add features to it. So basically a plugin is like an app on your smartphone, and you can have plugins for many different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to plugins, and we're going to go to install plugins. And this is how we take a look at all our plugins. Right here, we have WP Server Security Anti-Spam and Malware Scan. This is a security plugin. You're not going to see this on your dashboard at the moment, but we're going to get website security done in a few minutes. So don't worry about it. This is a plugin that I installed to protect this website while I worked on it. So you can have plugins for website security. To add a plugin, you're going to go to plugins, add new plugin, or if you're here, you can just go to add new plugin. Anything that you want for your website, you can go ahead and search it up. So we're doing an e-commerce website. So how about we look up something for e-commerce, because that's something we're going to use in the future. So you can go search plugins and you type e-commerce. Something is going to appear. WordPress #1 e-commerce plugin is actually WooCommerce, but you also have easy digital downloads. And I believe this is also a good one. I'm not sure. This one I'm familiar with. Shortcut is by Adam Price. He's from WP Crafter. He's one of the more popular YouTubers or YouTube channels he has on making WordPress websites. So we can go ahead and click install now, which is pretty cool. And after you've installed, it's much like an app on your smartphone. You can install the app, but you have to activate the app and set it up for it to start working properly, right? So we're going to go ahead and click activate. After you've activated, you're going to notice that an option appears over here with the plugin that you just installed. It's right here in this case. But if you don't see, you can go to plugins, install plugins, and the plugin is going to be right here. However, here we see shortcut. You can go ahead and click get started, and you can set up, and everything goes beautifully after that. To remove a plugin, as you might have realized, you just go to plugins, installed plugins, and first you have to deactivate the plugin. And after you deactivate it, the delete option appears. You can go ahead and click delete, and it will be deleted, or you can multi-check, and all the options that are checked, you go to bulk actions and delete. You can deactivate and activate bulk as well, but I would activate and deactivate one by one if I were you. No. Now we understand what plugins are. They are basically like apps on your smartphone. They add features to your website, just like apps add features to your smartphone, WhatsApp and YouTube, etc. Now we're going to learn about themes. Now we've said that plugins and themes work together. And at any point in time, you don't need to have a plugin on your website because it's just additional features. However, I mentioned that you should keep this window open. Why is that? The reason is because the reason our website looks like this is because of the theme. Without the theme of our website would not look this way. So what that means for us is that the theme affects the way our website is going to look. Now, there are going to be some very basic design structures that you can do across different themes, but for the most part, the core look of your theme is going to be this. The core look of your website is going to be decided by your theme. And an easy way to think about this is that when you use an Android phone versus an Apple phone or an iPhone, what you're going to realize is that even though you have WhatsApp on these two phones, this is going to look a little bit different on both. And even though you have a messaging app on both phones, it's going to look a little bit different. That is because of the core program or the operating system running on each phone, which is basically what the theme is, that the operating system. Not exactly, because, WordPress does have core code and all of that. That's a good way of understanding it. So to add and remove themes and view your themes, you're going to go back to your dashboard. So here in your dashboard, you're going to go to appearance and themes. So simple as that. Here we see a list of few themes. We have these themes 2022, 23. You probably have 2025 or 6, depending on when you're watching this tutorial. These themes were developed by the team. These themes were developed by the team that oversees and manages and maintains WordPress code. Wow, imagine saying that, right? So in order to activate a theme, it's simply just hover over it and you can activate. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to preview this theme to show you what it looks like. Currently, we have the 2024 activated, and this is why our website looks like this, because of the 2024 theme. But when you go ahead and activate, when you preview what it would look like with the 2022 theme, this is what it would look like. All right, then. So that's that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove all those themes that we don't need. Just going to go back to theme. We're going to click on this, and we're going to delete. And we always have to have at least one theme installed on your website. Just like with your smartphone, you always have to have an operating system on it. So we're going to go ahead and delete this other theme. We're going to keep the currently activated one for you that might be 2025 or 2026. What we're going to do now is we're going to add a new theme by just clicking add new theme. Right here we see Astra. This is the theme that we're going to be working with today. We can go ahead and click install here. If you don't see Astra here, you just type Astra right here, and it's going to appear in the search results right here. Go ahead and click install. Once installed, go ahead and activate. Now that we have activated our theme, you are going to realize, oh, something beautiful happened. So normally whenever you activate your theme, a message appears here that says install Astra starter sites. It hasn't appeared here. But what we're going to do is we're going to just take a look at what our site looks like now. This is what the site looked like with the 2024 theme, and with the Astra theme, this is what it looks like. Now you see that there are changes. Now we have checkout dashboard sample page. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to remove these pages because these pages were added because of Shortcut that we installed just now. So the plugin that added the e-commerce function, Shortcut, added these pages and we don't need them. After I've deleted those pages, we're going to go ahead and improve on this. So we're going to go back to our dashboard. So keep this page open if you'd like, or you can close it. We're going to go back to our dashboard. If you're here, you can go skincare dashboard. And I'm going to go to pages, all pages. I'm going to click a lot. And I'm going to remove everything but the privacy policy. And I'm going to go ahead and bulk action and move to trash. Go ahead and delete. And that is good. Now, what I mentioned was that normally you would have a message once you've installed your theme that says, go ahead and install WP Astra starter sites. It's not here, which is good because normally it appears, but if it doesn't appear, I want to show you how to deal with it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to plugins. We're going to go ahead and add a new plugin. We're going to type in Astra, and we should see the option come up from that. It's going to say starter templates, Elementor WordPress and Beaver Builder templates. That's beautiful. Go ahead and click install now. After you've installed, go ahead and activate. After you've activated, we're going to go with build with templates. We're not going to use AI for this one, but we will use AI in a future tutorial. So go ahead and hit subscribe for that. We're going to build with templates. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to dismiss because not using AI. We're going to switch from block editor to Elementor. All right. It's not loading, so we can click right here. If it doesn't load, we're going to go ahead and reload. Normally, we would see a lot of sites here, guys, so that's what we're waiting for. I'm going to change again from block editor to Elementor. And it's not working. You know what's interesting, guys? I went on Astra's website earlier, and I couldn't for the life of me load the starter sites as well. And I was wondering what was happening. I'm not certain. There isn't much that I can do. What I could do is I could switch to their build with AI. Let's go ahead and build with templates and go ahead and change again to Elementor. Oh, it works. Whew. I want to go ahead and go to ECommerce, but I'm afraid. Let's try that, see if it works. ECommerce, ooh, it works, guys, it works. So if it doesn't work, just go ahead and keep reloading and going back and reloading. Perhaps click the X right here and start the process again. I'm going to just move myself out of the way again. Looking for the e-commerce website that we're going to be using for this template. The premium ones you have to pay for, which is kind of obvious, isn't it? So premium ones you have to pay for, you can go ahead and use those if you'd like. But for this one, we're going to keep on scrolling for our skincare. Here we go. This is our skincare template. Go ahead and click on it. Let's wait for it to load. Here's what's interesting about this, guys. I like the color palette because it's pink. Skincare is going to be a more feminine product. All right. You can go ahead. So let me just scroll. And you see the pink button here. You can go ahead and click this pink and it's going to change. Or you can click blue and it's going to change. But you notice that the feeling changes when it's blue versus when it's pink, right? When it's pink, it's more feminine, feels more like a skincare website. You can use orange as well, which isn't as strong as the blue, as not as strong as red, but it's not as feminine as pink, which I believe pink is a nice color to use here. Purple might be nice. It's kind of okay. It's not the ideal color. This color blend is nice, but we're going to keep the pink that's here because that's the most feminine color that we can get. And the reason why I bring this up is because in the future, we're going to learn about how to brand your website so that it brings the right feel into your website visitors and leads to more sales in what's called color psychology. That's part of branding. So we have everything here. That's nice. We can go ahead and change our font. Right now we have and quicksand. What we can do is we can select another font. It's going to change right here. This is plus Jakarta and Sans Manrope. I'm looking for a serif font. This might be a good one. This looks good. I like the serif font in this case because the serif font is going to make it a little bit classier. Crimson text and plus Jakarta, IBM. So we can change all these after we've installed the starter sites. So just go ahead and choose one that works for you. I'm going to use the default for now, but do know I'm going to change these in the future. Go ahead. We're not going to upload our site logo just yet. Go ahead and continue. We are going to skip this step because we don't need any of these plugins. So skip this step. I'm going to fill out this form. I am a WordPress expert and I am building a website for myself. Now, you guys are going to get a template for free, so it's kind of for you guys. Submit and build my website. We're almost there, 90%. This is taking about 23 seconds. 26 seconds, I was close. This is beautiful. Let's go ahead and visit our website. So this is what we started off with the 2024 theme. We changed to Astra, and this is what we had. And now after we've installed our starter site, this is what we have now. This is a beautiful website. This is nice, guys. I like this website as it is, and we are going to make it absolutely beautiful. Loving this, guys. So we have our products. Let's click on one of them. Balancing Daily Cleanser. I don't know what that is. I am not into skincare, guys, but I do love making websites, and at times I might have to make a website for something I don't know anything about. But this looks good. I think we could make this a little bit more beautiful, but I think that the minimalist design will work in our favor. Emphasis on the product, all necessary information, not basic, but necessary information, additional information. Reviews is going to be very important for increase in sales, and let us go from there. So this is beautiful, guys. I love what is happening here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag this over here. We're going to close all the other tabs to the right, and we're going to go to Zeilhan Skincare Dashboard. Congratulations on your new website, guys. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. So on this window, we're going to click Screen Options yet again. We're going to remove the WP forms. All right, we don't need that. We are going to remove Elementor Overview. We're going to leave WooCommerce setup. Go to Screen Options. Now, like I said, this is our website, right? This is our current website. And it looks beautiful. We're going to make it more stunning than it already is. But whenever someone goes, so we can copy our URL and we can send it to our friends and family, and they will see this website. And it looks good, but you know what? This is not our product. This is not our price. This is not us. That's definitely not me. I am not a beautiful white woman. I am a very handsome black man. And what we're going to realize is that we need to do some work on this before it's ready for our customers, our website visitors, our business. Now, what I recommend you do to prevent usual website visitors from seeing your website is setting up what's called under construction page. And what this does for you is that it's going to allow you to see your website, to work on it, to edit and make changes. But those who aren't admin, those who aren't allowed, won't be able to see and use it until you permit them. So regular traffic won't see it. So let's go ahead and add that. And as you would realize, it's a feature you're adding or a function you're adding to your website. And how you do that, you use a plugin. So we can go back to dashboard, and we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to add new plugin. What we're going to search for is under construction or just construction. It's right here, so I'll just click on it. The one that we're going to use is this one, under construction. Go ahead and install now. After installing, go ahead and activate. Now that it's activated, we're going to see a tab right here. Go to settings. We're going to dismiss. On the design page, we're going to select one of these free ones. The ones with the star are premium. What I'm going to use is this one. It's kind of nice. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this one. After activating, it's still not working. So if you go to visit site with incognito, we're still able to see the site, all right, which is what we're trying to prevent. So we're going to close. and we're going to turn it on. Now that it's turned on, if you go to incognito to visit the site or the store, it's not going to work. All right, so the site doesn't work, as you see, and the store doesn't work, as you see. All right, beautiful. So now that we're here, what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to just go ahead and go to your dashboard and breathe a sigh of relief. You can get a drink of coffee or tea or soda. I don't know what you guys are into. And we're going to get to the next phase. Now, the next phase of our building process is going to be very beautiful. It's the most important phase at this step. We have done a lot of work. We've bought our domains. We've set up hosted. We've installed WordPress. We've got an Astra theme installed. We've added a little bit of websites. We got Astra theme installed. We got our starter site. We set up under construction. A whole lot of work has gone into this. A whole lot of money, a whole lot of effort. You don't want to continue on this path, and then when you're ready to go live, your website is infected with malware. Your website is hacked and taken down, and something goes bad, and you lose all your hard work and investment. So what we're going to do at this stage, which is what I like to do a little bit different from everyone else, is I like to set up comprehensive WordPress security. That means that even while you're building your website, it is secure, not because it's not finished mean that it can't get hacked and someone won't be malicious and try to bring you harm. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through our WordPress website security masterclass, the same thing I mentioned earlier, and we're going to learn how to secure our website. So the first thing we're going to do in this website security masterclass is we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to add a new plugin, type security. All right. On security, what we're going to do is we're going to install really simple SSL. That's going to get us the green lock up here. It's right here. It's going to get us this green lock to ensure the website is secure at all times. And you need this for e-commerce. Without this, your e-commerce website won't work. The next thing we're going to install is Sucuri security. We're also going to install Solid security. And we're going to install UpdraftPlus, but I don't think it's here. So we're going to scroll all the way up, and we're going to search for UpdraftPlus. That is not Updraft, and this is not UpdraftPlus. That's funny. All right. So now we're at UpdraftPlus. We're going to go ahead and install now. All right, that's good. Well, we're going to install this plugin later and stuff like that, but not now. For now, we're building our website. We can make it faster later. Matter of fact, if you want to make your website load in under 1 second, you can go ahead and watch the website speed optimization tutorial linked in the description or on our channel. We got our website to load in under half a second, which is pretty amazing. Now that we've installed our plugins, before we continue, I must tell you that at some point in setting up these website security plugins, you might get logged out of your website. And because of that, I'm going to ask you to ensure that you have your username and your password set aside in a safe place. So if you're logged out, you can log back in. If you don't remember your username and password and your email, go to users and profile. On the profile, you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to get your username right here. After you've copied your username, you're going to go to set new password, and you're going to copy and save it somewhere else. And then you are going to update your profile. And that's all you need to do. All right. But I'm not going to change because I know all my credentials. I'm going to go back to plugins, install the plugins. You're going to notice that we have a lot more plugins here installed. And the reason is because a lot of these plugins that are installed were installed by Astra to get our starter site working, which means that we have a very comprehensive and effective website already. We just need to edit it and add our products, and then we're ready to go live, right? So the first plugin we're going to install is really simple SSL. Let's go ahead and click activate. You can go ahead and select your hosting provider. I am not going to do that, but you can go ahead and set it up like that. After you've selected your hosting provider, I believe we're using Cloudways right now. You go ahead and activate SSL. I already have an SSL on my website. If you don't have an SSL, go back through the hosting section of this tutorial because we showed you how to get a free SSL for your website. All right. We're going to enable all these options. All right. I'm not going to get tips and tricks because I always get them, but you might want these to learn more about website security. I'm going to go ahead and skip. You can get these plugins. I'm sure they'll bring a lot of good features to your website, but I'm not going to install them. I'm just going to go ahead and skip. And everything is as we would like it. So let's go ahead and finish. All right, that is beautiful. So it's checking our website to ensure everything is all right. That's perfectly fine. If there are any issues, it will alert us, and we'll go ahead and change. So after we've installed really simple SSL, the next step is we're going to go back to plugins again. We are going to go to installed plugins, and we're going to install the next security plugin. This one is going to be Sucuri Security. Go ahead and click activate. This is a very reputable company owned by GoDaddy, a global powerhouse in website security. I actually use them for my client's website and for my personal websites, which is absolutely, it's not just amazing in terms of what they do, but it brings out of peace of mind knowing that if something goes wrong, there's an expert team there to protect everything, to help you remediate the issue. All right, then. If you want to get Sucuri, just go to Sucuri and ask for Steven. Tell him Jabez sent him your way, or tell him Zeilhan sent him your way, and he'll take care of you. He's been my guy for a few years, and he's very helpful. Very nice person, mind you. Shout out to Steven. So on this, after we've activated Sucuri, we're going to scroll all the way down to Sucuri Security here, and we're going to go to Settings. We're going to apply some hardening. So let's go ahead and click Hardening. What we notice here is that we have some options checked, some unchecked. We're going to harden everything. We're not going to do website firewall protection for the simple fact that we need a premium license. Now, if you go to Sucuri and you do contact Steven and you do get a premium license from Sucuri, this is where you would apply hardening, and it will ask you for the key and you'll enter it and everything will be fine. If you're a client of Zeilhan, then you enjoy these benefits. So if you want to work with us, just go ahead and send us an email at info@zeilhan.com. And we'll be there to help you go forward with your online project. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate automatic secret keys updater last, because if I understand this correctly, it's going to be dependent on all of these being activated. So every time you make a change here, this needs to change. So we're going to do this last, which perhaps why it's the last part of the options. So it's going to go ahead and apply hardening to everything else. Matter of fact, if you apply hardening to website firewall protection, just to show you, it's going to say, all right, you need to get a premium key. All right, so that's why we're not doing that. So let's go ahead and apply hardening to everything else. All right, so hardening has been applied. Everything looks good right here. The next thing that I want you guys to do is go back to your plugins and install plugins. We're going to install, we're going to activate Solid Security Basic at this time. Let's go ahead and click activate. All right, now this is good. Now, after we've activated Solid Security Basic, you can go here and you're going to see security. Go ahead and click setup. We are using an e-commerce website. I love e-commerce, guys. You have no idea. So we're going to go ahead and click e-commerce. We are going to enable Security Check Pro and click next. We are going to do it on my own website. Is this okay? It's not selecting my own website. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with my WordPress install, because first it was Astra theme that wasn't working as well as I would have wanted it, or it should work, and then now it's Solid Security. So let's go ahead and my own website. So that's not working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to close this. I don't know what it's talking about. I'm going to click here again, next. And now it's not moving from this stage. All right, so maybe I'm logged out because of the security and I don't know. So I'm going to click Control Shift and R to reload everything. And there we go. So I need to log back in. So I'm going to cancel this and see. See, so now it's asking for me to log in again. So that's why it wasn't working. Now, remember I told you at the start of this section that whenever you start to set up the security on your website, you're perhaps going to be logged out at some point and you're going to need to log back in. So that's what's happened, which is why Solid Security wasn't working. So what we're going to do is we're just going to enter our username and password and log back in. Logged in successfully. Close here. And now we can go next. Now we can say it's my own website. There we go. So select your customers, which is going to be subscriber. I think adding shortcut did some extra work to my website, added some extra content to my website, which wasn't removed when I deleted the plugin, unfortunately. So go ahead and click next. Enforce password policy. That means that they can't use a weak password. They have to use a really good password on their account, which helps you as well because, less trouble. Go ahead and click next. We're going to authorize my IP address. This is my IP address. Authorized IPs, they're going to be protected from so let's authorize it again. So it's not going to be blocked out by Solid Security. So this is whitelisting. Basically, it's saying that if the IP trying to access the website, the internet address trying to access this website is from this IP, then don't subject it to security rules because it's me. So if I'm coming from here, the traffic is coming from here, it's probably me. Don't subject me to security rules. Same thing with check IP. Go ahead and click next. You can enable two-factor authentication. I'm not going to do that because I just came about it in a tutorial, but it's something very good for you to have. Firewall is fine. Same with site check. You can schedule your site scan, and utilities is good. Go ahead and click next. We're going to use default user groups. We are going to leave everything as is. So we're not going to allow our customers to manage solid security. And admin can do it. Editors can't. Only admins can manage our solid security, which is important. So go ahead and click next. Our from email. So shortcut is here again, interesting. So perhaps there's a user for shortcut. So I'm going to say all administrators, and then we're going to complete setup. After I've done that, I'm going to check if there's a user for shortcut or something because it still seems to be in a database. All right, that is good. Let's go to our dashboard and see what we have working with here. This is our dashboard. Absolutely beautiful. No vulnerable software installed. I know, interesting thing, guys. One of the things I realize happens is that every day there are new vulnerabilities released for WordPress plugins and themes, and you do have to keep abreast with that and be aware of what's on your website or not. So another security tip I'm going to tell you is if there's a plugin or a theme on your website that you're not currently using, go ahead and delete it, because if it's on your website and so you're not using it, it's installed, perhaps activated, perhaps not. It's installed on your website, and there is a security breach in that plugin or theme, which happens from time to time. Like I say, every day there's a new one, but the more reputable ones, the more trusted plugins and themes, they have less security issues. But anyway, not rambling on. But if it's on your website, you're not using it, or you're using it, and there's a security breach in it, it can affect your website. Which means that if you're not using it, remove it. And if you don't need it, don't add it. That's the security tip, guys. So that's good. We are doing well here. You can do a lot of things. You can back up, which is what we're going to do next to set up our automatic backups to Google Drive. We're going to plugins, install plugins. We're going to look for UpdraftPlus, which is right here. Go ahead and activate. After activating, we're going to press here to start. Or you can go to UpdraftPlus settings. Here, we're going to click on settings because that's where we want it to be. So here's the rule of thumb. On a normal brochure website, like a business website, where you're just saying, hey, this is my business, what I do, this is what I work with, blah, blah, blah. You can do a daily backup. On an e-commerce website, you're going to have important changes taking place. Now, if your website is very active, you're going to do this more frequently because you wouldn't want to have backed up, have an issue, and then go back to that previous backup. But between the time of the previous backup and the issue, you've lost some customer data or anything. So you try to keep your backups as frequently as possible. So I'm going to say every 4 hours if your website is moderately busy. If it's extremely busy, do every 2 hours. And if it's not really busy, like you don't get a lot of sales, perhaps 1 or 2 a day, you can go every 8 hours. I'm going to do every 4 hours for this tutorial. And you're going to set it so that you have a month or 2 weeks to a month of backups. I like to keep a month for myself and like 2 months of backups for like my clients, because security, right? How you're going to calculate this is you're going to divide 24 by whatever number is here. So we have 4. 4 into 24 goes 6 times, if I'm doing my math correctly. Then we're going to multiply it by 30. So 6 times 30 is 180. So we're going to keep 180 backups, which is going to give me a month of backups. If you want to do it for 2 weeks, then you're going to multiply this number by 14, which is 6 by 14. If I remember correctly, that's what? 140 plus 14, 154. That's right? No, it's half, 70, 84. So I believe that's about 84. All right, then. If my math is right or wrong, doesn't matter. We can use a calculator. But this is a tutorial, so we don't need to do it like this, but this is a setting I recommend you use for your website, depending on how busy it is. What I'm going to use manual, just because it's a tutorial. Right? Just because it's a tutorial, I'm using manual. No other reason. We're going to click on Google Drive. We are going to save our changes. Now we're going to sign with Google. And once we're here, go ahead and click Complete Setup. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and do our first backup. Just click Backup Now and Back Up Now. All right, our backup is complete. Go ahead and close here. What you're going to realize, which is important, is that you're going to have a list of backups here. So if you make a change now and you can't undo it, you can't fix it, you can go back to your most recent backup and click restore. And you just select everything, click next, and it's going to restore the backup. All right, and that's good. Go back to our website. Let's just visit site to awe ourselves a little bit more. This is our website. Notice it says under construction mode is enabled, but you are whitelisted, so you see the normal site. That's good. It just means that even though it's on, we can still see and use the normal site because we're whitelisted. Let's go ahead and close that. And now we're gonna add our logo. We're gonna add our site icon. We are gonna set up our colors. So we have the pink and white. We have pink right there. And we're going to select a new font. So I'm going to change this font to something else. Remember, guys, you can get this website as a free download. You can download the template for free. So you can follow along and then get the template, or I recommend you follow along and build with us so you know what to do after you get a free template and so on. And then, yeah, so let's go. So we're going to set up the appearance. We're going to go to dashboard. On our dashboard, we're going to go to appearance and customize. So on our appearance customize, we're going to go to global. Nope, not global. I'm going to go to site identity, select site icon. I'm going to upload my images for my business, the logo and so on. The site icon is this icon you see right here for the WordPress logo, to the W on the tab. So I'm going to go ahead and select a logo for that and select and continue. So it's going to update now. I'm going to publish those changes. So it says site title and logo settings. We can just click right here for where the logo should be. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here and I'm going to change. So I'm going to change the logo. I'm going to use the white logo for now, guys. I don't know if that's going to be the best one, but for now, I'm just going to use that. Skip cropping. And I think it broke the site, guys. I think it did, because you can notice that the layout here has changed drastically. Let's see if yeah, so it was too big once I start to resize. So this is what it was, like absolutely huge. So once I start to resize it, it's okay. So inline logo and site title, that is on. The tagline is there. The site title is there, but I don't see the inline site title, which could have been what was being displayed. So perhaps the color of that site title needs to be changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to design and title color. Let's just change it to white and change it to this one. We're going to change the tagline to white as well. And I'm going to publish those changes. I'm going to go back to general. The site title is here. I'm not seeing the inline logo on site title. Like, I can see that there's something that's, perhaps it's not being displayed. I'm going to turn it off anyway. And oh, I see what's happening. So if I turn it on, I do need to set the visibility for the site tagline. So site title, that's what we want. We're going to click here for it to show on the desktop. And site tagline, I'm going to click here for it to show on the desktop. And it's still not showing, believe it or not, which is crazy. Is it somewhere? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, and that's fine because I didn't intend to keep it anyway. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see what it looks like on the site. Oh, now it's there. So inline means it's inline doesn't show it, but now it's showing. And you can see it just adds too much, guys. So we can go ahead and turn it off by clicking these options. Let's turn it off by clicking those options. And what's the visibility? Visibility for what is this? Is it the logo? So yeah, it is for the logo. All right, that's fine. We already did our site icon, which is good. And just change the width for it to appear, I guess. And it's not appearing again. Enable and complete website. So I'm not seeing my logo appear again, which is interesting. So I'm going to go back to site identity right here. because what I did was I just changed the visibility and the logo was gone. It's not appearing again. See if I add these things. Now it appears. And sometimes these things malfunction, guys. I guess that's all there is to this. And yeah, so I think the logo is big enough. Perhaps make it a little bigger. All right, go ahead and publish. All right, so this is good. This is good, guys. So let's go ahead and go back. The next thing that we're going to work on real quickly, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but in the later part of the tutorial, I'm going to speak about it a bit more once we get to Elementor and everything. We're going to just go back. We are going to go to global. We're going to go to colors and typography. Now we're going to learn a bit about branding, guys. And one of the most important thing about branding is that you need to understand what it is and why it's important. So branding is what people think about you and your business, right? It's more about like how your customers feel about you, which is why Apple has such a huge following, and Nike, like they have a very clear defined brand that people resonate with. One of the things that two of the things that influence your branding is going to be your colors and typography. We're going to change our typography first. So I'm going to go back here. This is our current typography. It gives a certain feel to the website. But like I said, I'm going to change it to something else with a little bit more sans serif, with a little bit with more serif. So I'm going to click right here, and we're going to use a different font set. And you notice that it changes, and because it changes, the feel of our website is different. Now, if you use this one, if you use Lotto and Laura, you're going to notice that it feels different again. And that's because it's a different font. Different fonts are going to bring different feelings to your website. All right, so it's going to go ahead and use the serif display. And you know the one that I actually want to use, I'm actually going to keep these, but I'm going to have to change this one. So what we're going to do is we have work sans. So I'm going to change from work sans, the body font. Actually going to keep it like that. So this is going to be our current setup. And you notice that the font changing also changes the feel of our website, because now we feel like we have a premium website. All right. Let's see if we have some more serifs. We don't have any more serifs. All right, that's fine. And the body font, we can change that. So I'm going to change this body font to Montserrat. We can type in Montserrat. I think that's a very popular serif font. All right, that's good. Normal. And we're good. And we're going to keep everything else as it is. I don't like this font, to be honest, guys. And that looks good, guys. This is good. So now I'm going to keep on looking through here to ensure that we have the right fonts. So that's it for your font and typography. Go ahead and publish these changes. And that's it for our font and typography, guys. Something I want you guys to notice is that we have serif and sans serif font. So what is serif and sans serif? Well, serif is going to be this little thing right here that goes off the edge of the letters. Like the Y clicks like that, and the H has that thing at the top, and the C looks like that. That's a serif font. And literally sans serif means without serif, which is what you see right here, what you see right here. If you use two serif fonts, it's going to look very ancient. Not a good look, unless you're going for a certain rustic feel for your website, which is not what we're really trying to do. But if we have a serif and a sans serif, so we have a serif in the header and sans serif in the body and for the subheaders, then it adds a very unique look and feel to our website, which I love. So let's go ahead and publish these changes, and we're going to go back. That is it for typography and font. You know, something else that you can do, you can literally go to Google and you can Google the best serif and sans serif fonts, or best fonts to use for your type of website. So we have a skincare website. That's what you can do. Best fonts for skincare website, or best fonts for feminine websites. You can also download this Google Chrome extension, what font, and when you click on it, it's going to tell you. So it's right here. It's going to, wait, let me just close this. I'm sorry, I'm going to exit. I'm going to move this out of the way and then click again. It's going, It's bringing up the editor, guys. That's the problem. It's bringing up the editor. But you notice that once I over here, it tells me the font that's being used. So well, that's how what font works. This is funny because it's bringing up the editor and not the actual what font. I could go on a different website. So I'm just go to ESPN, guys. So I'll show you to use what font on ESPN. So you look to click on the F right here, and then it's going to, once you hover over anything, it's going to tell you which font is being used. And Roboto is a very popular font that we all know. And that's how what font works. So if you want to find out which font a website is using, download the what font Google Chrome extension. Go ahead and close this. And I'm going to close what font now because, that's not what we're using. And open back here. We've figured out our typography. The next thing that we're going to look at is our global colors. I mentioned previously that our global colors influence the feel of our website. So this is our global palette, style one. So if we click right here and we choose the green, it's going to change here. And the feel of our website is going to change with that. Let's go ahead and click green. And you notice that the feel of our website changes as well, which it gives a different feel. Now, this feels like it's a green, earth conscious, planet conscious type of brand, which you notice goes well with green and earth brands, right? Very important. You can also go ahead and change again, and you can select orange, different feel, and orange actually doesn't feel too bad. It doesn't feel too bad, guys. And we can go ahead and color preset 6. That's pink. And that's not bad. I think I want to use a combination of some browns and pinks. All right. So this is perhaps a nice brown. It doesn't have a pink to it. So what I'm going to do is on Illustrator Tricks. So Illustrator Tricks on Twitter, they're going to have a lot of different color palettes that you can use. So this is one place that you can get color palettes. This one doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look bad. I saw another pink up here. This is actually pretty feminine and I like this. The other place that you can go, and this is, I don't even recommend going to Twitter Illustrator Tricks. Where I recommend you go is Coolors. So let's go to Coolors. On Coolors, you're going to explore a training palette. You can start a generator, but it's going to do this, what you see happening right here, and that can cause seizures. So I'm not going to do that for your tutorial. I'm just going to explore training palettes. And let's see what's happening now. This is a very nice feminine color palette right here. This is a nice series of pinks. So the light blue, the pink, and that purple going on there. This is a nice series of pinks, like I mentioned. And you can go ahead and get color palettes like you see right here. Absolutely beautiful, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to choose between this one, so this one, and this one. And I think I like this one for it because it's a little bit easier on the eye. So we're going to go back. We're going to close Illustrator Tricks. We're going to go back here. We are going to change our colors. So our color 1, color 2, all the way up to color 8 and 9 with these colors. So our primary color is going to be the dark pink. And I'm going to keep it here so you can see as the color changes here what we do, what's affected. So let's click right here. And let's click on the color that you want. Click and paste. And you're going to notice the changes here. All right. So perhaps want a stronger pink for this area. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab this pink for that area. And notice it's a little bit easier on the eyes now. All right. The next color that we're going to choose is a lighter pink. So now I can use this pink for the lighter pink. It is going to be here. And there's that. All right, that's good. We can get an extremely light pink for here and for here. So we can use this pink for right here. All right. And we're going to use a light blue. So we need an extremely light pink, which could be this one for right here. And you notice it changes. So what we can do is we can edit. I already said. We need another color. I don't think the blue would look good in this case. And it actually does. Now what are you doing, Jerry? That's ugly. And so this doesn't look too bad, does it? I don't think it does. It doesn't look too bad to me at all. All right. So we can change if we need it. So we're going to have these colors are going to be our blues. So we're going to use this. So we have our blacks as usual. We have our grays. And I don't have blues here. So I think this is fine as is, guys. I think this is fine. My only qualm is about this blue that I'm using for the background here. That's my only qualm, guys. And I think it would be best to use like a really light pink for that, or maybe a brown of some sort. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna publish these changes. I'm gonna look for a nice brown to use. Brown or cream, something like that. I'm gonna try this one. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I mean the blue looks fine. I don't know why I have a problem with it. So let me copy this and paste it somewhere. Let me just grab this brown again. I think it was this one. I think this one is better. Try that one. Yeah. The brown works good. Works well. Let's see now. Yeah. The brown provides a nice contrast that the blue doesn't provide. The blue blends in, the brown contrasts. So let me see if I can go back home. Yeah. And the thing about the brown as well is that it's also nice for the skin. It's nice for like showing that, hey, we're working with the skin. It's like a nice imitation of skin color. So I really like that brown. And I think that brown works well. I don't think we need to use anyone else. So I think that's going to be it for our color palette, guys. I think that's going to be it. So we're going to publish these changes and we can go ahead and click here and I'm going to save my color palette. Oh wait, I can't save it? Is that what's happening? I'm supposed to be able to save it. No, so this is not Bloxy, so I can't save it like in Bloxy. All right, that's fine. Now, after we've added our global colors and our global fonts, next thing that we need to do, believe it or not, is we need to add these colors to Elementor. Now, Elementor is going to be the page that we're going to build our website with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to keep this window open because this window is going to have a lot to do with the next phase. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right click here and open a new tab. So we're going to right click on the X and open a new tab because I need these colors again. I'm going to go to dashboard. I'm going to go to visit site. On our visit site, we're going to click edit with Elementor. This is the page builder that helps us to build this website as it is. So edit with Elementor. We are going to close this notification. We're going to click right here. We're going to go to, click right here, site settings. Our global colors and our global fonts. All right, so let's go to global colors. Our primary color is going to be this pink. So let's go ahead and copy. Click on here and paste. Our secondary color, we can keep we can keep this black. We can keep this for the text. Our accent color is going to have to be a strong brown or something that's going to contrast nicely with pink. That's what it is for our accent. It has to stand out against all the colors on our website. So I think what we could do is go back to colors and our accent color It can be a very strong pink, mind you. So I think we'll grab this for accent and go back to Elementor, change from green, paste that here. Now we're going to add some colors. We are going to add our light pink, copy, and label it light pink 1. All right. And paste right here. We're going to get our light pink 2, which is this one. Pink 2. Do that. Paste right here. We are going to get our blacks. So I'm going to copy. This is going to be my secondary. Do that. And we also are going to get this one. We can just click copy. I don't know why I've been doing that all along. And we're going to say dark color 1. And because what we want, I'm going to show you the difference. You see the colors that are here influence the website from the theme. And the colors that are here is what we're going to build a website with a page builder. So even though we have these colors here, they're not inheriting into the website naturally. We have to add them to Elementor and when we're using Elementor, we add them from there. So that's what we're doing. So these colors influence everything about the theme currently. But once we start building our website, we're going to be using Elementor. So we're adding our colors to Elementor as well. And that's all there is. And I'm going to get color 8. These are a lot of colors that I really don't like. So what I like to do is I'm just going to say dark color 1 is going to be absolute black. And dark color 2 is going to be a black that is not fully black. So I'm going to go back to coolers for that. And we can grab this one. It's not fully black. And go right here. And paste. Then I'm going to get white. White. All right. And then I'm going to get white 2, or it's a darker white. It's not a full white. We're going to go back to coolers for that. And this is a full white FFF. But this, you notice it's a little bit darker, but we don't want that one. Scroll up. FFF. It's a little bit too white. That's too dark. That's too white. I sound so picky, don't I? Too white, too dark. Wow. All right, so we're going to use this one. To be a designer, guys. To be a designer. All right, and this is also UX design and all of that. And that is good. So these are our colors. I have a lot of pinks. Didn't I have a brown going on the website? Let me just grab that. Let's copy. And I'm going to say brown background. And I'm going to get a darker brown as well. Just click right here and paste. And I'm going to grab a darker brown. I'm pretty sure I had one. I can use this. Or I'm going to use this one, dark brown, which is over here. So I love the colors. I like using Elementor colors because it gives them more variation and more flexibility than the theme ones, but that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and save changes. After we've done that, we go back here. We're going to go to our global fonts, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to typography, and our font is serif display. So our primary is going to be serif display. This says no to serif display. I'm going to use serif display. Notice it changes here. All right. And secondary is going to be a sans serif font. So you notice that's what we have right here. So I'm going to use Work Sans. I think it was Montserrat that we're using. Sheesh. I'm pretty sure it was Montserrat. Oh boy. So I'm going to go ahead and use Montserrat, because I'm pretty sure it was Montserrat we're using for the body. All right. And the body is going to be Montserrat again. So I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change, so I'm going to keep the body in Montserrat, but I'm going to keep the subheadings also in a serif font. So I'm going to use serif here again. Serif display here again. Serif display for the subheading, and the accent is also going to be Montserrat. And that's good. So we have two serifs and we have sans serifs. And save changes. That's good. Yep. Go back. Now you can go to your typography. I'm not going to change anything here because it can cause issues here and there. But that's it for our website, guys. You notice that our website is a little bit different right now. We click on it. We're going to see. Oh, wait. I have to close here. And we can't just click on it after I close here. But that's it, guys. So we've set up our fonts. We've set up our fonts and typography. And we set up our global colors. So the next thing that we have to do now is we're going to start building the website. Now, if you look right here, you can see something on screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close right here. I'm going to close Coolers, and I'm going to click this eye right here. And this is just going to be like an introduction to Elementor. Elementor is a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So if we just click on this button and say shop now, click on it, and we change it to buy now and update. You're going to see change right here to buy now. And there we go, buy now. And if we change this to the flawless skin store, flawless dehydrated skin store. It sounds like we sell skin. That's what it sounds like. And you publish, it's going to change right here. And the reason why I show you that is because that's what we're doing next. We're actually going to be designing our website. After we design our website nicely. Ooh, I just like the way this looks right here. This looks good. I mean, if we had white background for this button with the pink, just like we have here, this would be so amazing, guys. I'm actually loving this website. I'm loving how it's turned out so far. It's actually beautiful, guys. So we're going to learn how to edit our website next. And then after we've learned to edit our website, we are going to learn how to set up our products and so on. You know, most times I like to set up the products first because I use the products to build the website too. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you, guys. Let's get into the next part of the tutorial. All right, so we made some changes, guys, and we have our preview. So whenever we make a change here and we save, it's going to automatically update here. And that's the principle from WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. That's what Elementor is. It's a drag and drop page builder where essentially whatever it is that you do on screen here is what's going to be displayed on the full website. Now, this is the editing screen. As you can see, the Elementor bar. You can click here and get all the Elementor widgets, and you can go ahead and edit some option and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening here. Now, the thing that I want you guys to realize is that with Elementor, it's very easy for us to make changes and for us to build. And what that means is that when you look at this section, you're going to see the word new arrivals. You're going to see a button shop now, and you're going to see some products. You can go ahead and click on new arrivals, and whatever is here, you can change to new arrival. Like we've shown you before, once we publish that change, it's going to update here. And there we go, new arrivals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change this back to new arrivals. And I'm also going to get serious about designing this website. Now, I don't like this hero section. This is a hero section, a part of the website that you see first when you land on the page. I don't like this section here. It's actually pretty ugly. So what I'm going to do is we're going to need to get a background picture. We're going to need to make some changes here, some edits. And then after that, we should have a much better looking website. Now, we're going to get images. I need to teach you how to get images for your website because you can't just go to Google and grab images. No, if you have images from your clients and your products and so on, that's perfectly fine. You either have to get free stock images, which is what we're going to use here for the tutorial, or you can purchase premium pictures. To get free stock images, don't go to Google and type beautiful girl. That's what I'm going to type. Don't do that because and then go to images and then grab the next picture that you see. Don't do that because if you do that, you're going to fall into what's called a copyright issue. Let me show you. So this is South China Morning Post. I don't know who this is. French model Zeilhan Blondeau, the most beautiful girl in the world. Really, is she? Anyway, so what I'm showing you here is that if you look right here, it says images may be subject to copyright. All right, so let's look at another picture. This is Facebook. So I'm not gonna grab a picture from Facebook because that's just crude. That could be anybody's picture. But don't do Facebook ad. All right, look here, Adobe stock. So this is a nice picture of a girl that we could use for our skincare website because she does have amazing skin. But again, it says license detail, Adobe stock. So these pictures could be copyrighted. So what I want you guys to do is if you go to Google, I'm going to grab your images from Google, which I don't recommend, but if you must, once you type in the search that you want, go ahead and go to tools, go to usage rights and select Creative Commons. Once you select Creative Commons, these pictures that appear here, as you see, this one says licensable, meaning that you can use these pictures if you have a license for them, but you're going to have to Creative Commons, but you're going to find pictures that are free. So I think, okay, DeviantArt license details. So you can click on here. If it says CCO, so it says shareable, share alike 3.0 unported deed, and it tells you the details. So you can share and you can even commercially. All right, so you can, but you have to give attribution and stuff like that. But that's basically it. So you have to learn the licensing details because you can get sued for these stuff, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you different websites. So we have Google here, big whoop, right? Not the thing that we normally want is at Google when you do Creative Commons licensing. It's just not the best place to get images. What I'm going to say, however, is that you can go to a few websites I'm going to show you now to get images. So one of them is going to be Pixabay. So Pixabay is a good place to go to get pictures. You can also go to Pexels. Here we go with Pexels. Unsplash was a favorite of mine in the past, but I don't like them anymore because you have to pay and stuff like that. Not a big fan of Unsplash anymore. FreePic is also good, and you can go to other websites like Icon Finder, Icon Scout, and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna go back to Pixabay just to see if we can get a picture of a beautiful girl. A beautiful girl. You didn't have to type it in. It's there. All right, so these images in the first row, these are from iStock, which is a paid service, so you can't use these. If you click on them, it's going to take you to iStock. However, what you can do is you can scroll down, and these are royalty free. These are images that you can use. Now, what I want is I'm going to keep it with whatever orientation because I might find a picture with beautiful skin that I might want to show. This looks kind of nice because you see a lot of her skin on her face, which I think that would be beneficial for what we're selling here. So if you find a picture, so I'm going to go ahead and close Google. If you want, let's say that we're going to use this picture. Let's try to see if it works. You're going to download. Now, the next thing I want you to learn is that when you're downloading pictures, you don't need to download the 5.2 megabyte size at 5,600 pixels. That's way too big for your website. On a website, you're most times not going to notice the difference between this one and this one. Reason being that it's going to be resized in most cases. So right now I'm using a 27-inch monitor, and this is a lot bigger than when you're watching on your smartphone. On your smartphone, it's going to be resized, even if you visit the website. So what you're going to do most times, and this is what I recommend, you download the 1280 by 720. Well, this is 1280 by 854 size, and then you compress it. So we're going to go ahead and download, and I'm going to label this one. After we've downloaded it, what we're going to do next is we're going to compress it for it to reduce the image size. So we use a smaller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to compress this image because when you use a smaller image, the web page is going to be smaller, which means your website is going to load faster, which is better for SEO and better for user experience. More people are going to enjoy using your website, which means that once you have your website up, you're going to be making money from it. So those are the things that we're working towards. So we're going to go to a free image compression website. TinyJPG is where it is. We're going to grab that image and we are going to upload it and compress it from 210 kilobyte to, we have got 38% saving. That's good. Let's download. We are going to call this compressed and we're going to save right here. On our website, we are going to go right here. We're going to hover over the area, right click, edit section. So I'm teaching you how to build a website as we go along. We're going to go to style and we're going to choose image. Let's upload the file, go to compressed, and let's just do that right there. All right, now, so the next thing that I want you guys to do is called image SEO. Image SEO is where you're going to, remember when we were on Google and we typed beautiful girl and those pictures appeared? Those pictures appeared because they were optimized for the search term or the keyword beautiful girl and were placed on Google. So whenever your customer goes to Google and they type in skincare, they might look at pictures of women with or people with beautiful skin, healthy skin. This image could be one such example. So if they see this picture, we can have this picture appear for the search term beautiful skin or skincare or hydrate skin or dry skin treatment, whatever it is that your website is being about, even if it's about bicycles, for crying out loud. And they see this picture, they click on it, and they can arrive to your website by reason of clicking on this picture. So how do we do image SEO? First is the title. So what we're going to title this is something that your ideal customer would type in Google to find your website. So we're going to say dry skin treatment. So not skim, but skin, dry skin treatment. And we might say easy dry skin treatment or easy treatment for dry skin. Easy treatment for dry skin. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to say easy treatment for dry skin. We're going to copy this. I'm going to use the same in the alt text and in the description. Now, what is the alt text? The alt text is when someone goes to your website and the website doesn't load properly. So, you go to a website and you load the page and the images aren't loaded and you see that little icon. Alt text is going to appear in place of the image. It's going to tell the person what would have been there, what the image is about, which comes to screen readers. So when someone who is visually impaired, I almost take myself in, I make myself visually impaired. So when somebody who is visually impaired goes to your website, they can't see. So they use what's called a screen reader to get content from your website to inform them. And the screen reader, when it appears with an image, there's no way it can actually just read an image. I mean, if you look at this picture is a whole lot of things, right? This picture is beautiful girl, girl in red, girl with brown hair, girl with beautiful eyes, girl with pink lips. She's European, I guess. This picture is a lot of things. So it's very hard for a screen reader to look at it and tell exactly what it's about as it relates to your website. So what the alt text does, it tells the screen reader and search engines what this image is about as it relates to your website. So it makes that connection between the image and your website content, which, as you would realize, is good for SEO. So that's what our alt text is. You place it in the description as well. And we are going to select. And this is beautiful. Now, if you look at our website, you're going to notice the image here is a little bit darker than it is right here. And that is because I suppose we have what's called a background overlay. So if we go to background overlay, we're going to notice, yes, there is a background overlay. And we are going to go to classic. And now it gets darker. We are going to click right here and we are going to remove it. All right. Now our background overlay has been removed and we have next a better looking picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to background. I'm going to go to center right or center left. It doesn't seem to be moving because it's filled the entire space. So what I'm going to do is, and I don't like this blur effect in the background because it's taken away from the beauty of the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, edit section, center again. I'm going to redo the background overlay. This time I'm going to go with the full black. And yeah, this image might not be the best image for what we're doing. So let's find another image, update it, and see if we like it better. Now it's published. Now we see the changes, but I'm going to look for another picture. And here's one. This might be AI generated. That's what this might be. Yeah, probably. So let's try this image. We're going to go through the entire process again. So ensure that you upload and you compress your image. For the sake of this tutorial, we're going to compress everything because it would take a lot of time. Remember to do image SEO. Now this looks a little bit better. We can increase the opacity or we can decrease it. We can go ahead and do the gradient. see if there's any margin and padding. There is none. So margin is a space around this purple box, which is the container for the best skin cleanser for the text element, and space padding is spacing within. So that's a very simple definition. If you look at if we add padding now, so I add 20 to the top, you're going to notice the space between the T and the purple is going to increase. And if I add 20 to the margin, you're going to notice that the space from this element to the purple area is going to increase. So let's just add 50. Now, if we add margin here, you're going to notice the space is going to increase. All right. You notice that. And if we add padding to the top, let's just add 10. You're going to notice the increase. But we have a full tutorial on margin and padding in the description below. But that's kind of how it works. We're just going to go ahead and remove this because I don't need padding there. I actually need negative padding, so I might need negative 20 in this case. And I'm not going to need margin in a padding in the top because I want it to come closer. And that's good. I don't think we can increase the size anymore without causing offense. We can. And style, size. All right, change. We can't change that to pink. What we could do is we could edit the section, go to background, and we could go here. And from that, we could change to white. Then now, can change the text from white to black. And it's horrible. I'm really not enjoying this hero section, guys. This hero section is bugging me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to work on this because I don't like what's happening with this hero section at all. It's really ugly. See if I can find another picture that's probably better. It all comes down to the picture, guys. If I can get the picture right, then I can definitely get it to work properly. Like if you look at that. So I have an idea. Follow me, guys. Your skin is actually there. Let's see what appears. And you see, this would be the perfect image. This could work. Let's try this as well. This could also work. All right, so we're going to find the perfect image. The beauty of this website is going to lie in the images because the images are going to sell the product. When we have the pictures being beautiful, it's going to show the quality of the product. That's one of the most powerful marketing tactics you can use. Show what your product does. So we need beautiful pictures. This could also really work. This might be the picture I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head over back to our website. I'm downloading a bunch of pictures, guys. This is a problem with using stock photos. Sometimes you never know which one's going to work properly. But I'm going to find, it's going to work out. I promise you. Just trust me, guys. Just trust me. So it's going to work out. Yeah, this could definitely work. So this might be a picture that we need somewhere on our website. So let's just grab that as we're here. And let's see if there's anything else. This could also work, and that image over there. So I'm going to download these images for different parts of the website, guys. You're going to see it all come together. Trust me. I'm saying to trust me a lot. Normally, that's not a good thing, right? Somebody say, trust me. Don't trust that person. They're begging for trust too much. If they wanted you to trust them, they would earn your trust. But I'm going somewhere with this, I promise you. So let me just deliver on my promise, and then you guys can see what's happening. So a lot of these images, they show a lot of makeup, but I'm just going to go with it for now. All right, so now we head back to the website. We're going to change the background yet again because I have better pictures. I'm going to upload everything that we have. Remember, guys, compress all your images. do image SEO on all your images because you want to make a website that's going to work for you. So we're just waiting for all of this to be uploaded. In the meantime, let's see how this one looks. This isn't the one I intend to use actually. It's actually, let's see how this one looks. So how is this for hydrating skin? That is my question. I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, a girl would be able to tell me better if this looks good for hydrated skin, but it's not bad. It is not bad. Anyway, let me try the original idea I had. I wanted to try this one to see if that would work. And center top to see if I top center. Oh yeah. How is that, guys? So now we can change the text here. We can change this text and we can, yeah, I think this would work. I think this works. We're going to try one more picture. I mean, we don't have to. So we're just going to, so this is not a container, this is a section. So Elementor has changed from sections to containers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a flexbox, do it like this. Edit container. Min height is going to be that. Style. Change the background. So this is how you develop your website, guys. Just follow what I'm doing and you'll learn. Let's grab that image. We need to cover. All right, so the size, so no repeat. So we're going to have some space. We're going to make the size bigger. So we're going to change the display size to cover. All right, now that we have the display size to cover, we are going to grab this text, copy, and paste it here. And we're going to grab this text, copy, and paste it here. And there it is. And we're going to grab the buy now button. We're going to copy, and we're going to paste it here. What I see happening here, which might not be fun, is that it's stretching all the way over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I'm going to grab a grid, and I'm going to paste it here. We only need one row, 2 columns, and actually I don't need a grid. I don't think I need a grid. So now we're going to edit this container. We're going to go to the layout. We're going to say center the content. We're going to make it at the start, or we could go center and it will go there, but we don't want that. We're going to make it at the start. For this element, what we're going to do is we're going to perhaps have to change the width of the container. Let's just see how that goes. All right, so as you can see, it's changing, but it's not giving us a change that we want. The best skin cleanser. So I'm going to change this back to 1200. All right. For this heading, we're going to say the best skin cleanser. And I'm going to add a break tag. This is one of the only coding. I'm going to change this to for dry skin. All right. We're going to change this to white. I think that would be a better color in this case. All right. And welcome to the Flawlessly Hydrated Skin Store. We're going to change this as well. Let's see if we have. All right, so that's not working out with pink. Let's just grab our white again. And buy now. We're going to change the buy now button because we're going to change it back to shop now. We're going to link it to our shop. So we just type shop and it's going to appear here. All right, that's the page, a shop page. We're going to edit the button, customize the button. The text color is going to be our pink. The background is going to be white, full white, solid border type. Let's see what we're going with this website. See if we have any roundness or if it's sharp edges. It's sharp edges on this website, guys. So we're going to keep the sharp edges going. Notice we don't need this section anymore. So I'm going to delete this soon. All right. But shop now. Let's go ahead and delete it. Don't need it. And we could make the container a little bit bigger. All right. Shop now. We're going to edit that. So the button is going to hover to the darker pink. All right. Oh, I think the light. I think what I'll do is I'll hover to white. The text color will be this pink. And I like the white around the pink. And we'll have an other animation of press or sync. I think that's, no, not sync. Bounce in. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Shrink. Yeah, that's it. Shrink. So the best skin cleanser for dry skin. Welcome to the Flawless Hydrated Skin Store. We're going to remove some of this padding. All right. And this looks good. Now, we might benefit from having a darker area over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because if you notice something, most of her forehead is in the menu. So I'm going to try to see if we can change that layout just a bit. So the position is going to be top center or bottom center. Nope, top center is what it's going to have to be. Image resolution is full. That's fine, I guess. All right, so we're not going to get too much. I think the original image is like that. Yeah, the original image is like that, so that's fine. No problems, no worries. And let's see if we can mess around with the overlay just a bit without ruining anything. So I'm going to grab the dark overlay. And you see it shows the text better, right? It shows the text better. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to get the overlay to show only the text, but not affect the image. So we're going to do that by using a gradient. On the one hand, we're going to make this other side transparent. All right. We are going to change the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this extremely black. You know what could be a fun design, guys? Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this opacity black. Look at what I'm going to do. And we are going to change the location to, let's say, 80 and 80. And this isn't the black that I want. That's the secondary. I want the black, guys. That's good. Then we're going to... I haven't done this design in so long, guys. I don't even know if it's going to look good anymore. Because as you know, as time changes, design preferences and so on change. So I'm going to change this to 90. The location now needs to step back a bit. Yeah. So this could work. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about this? Normally what I would do is I would remove the text so that, yeah, that could work. You notice, so I told you guys it would come together best skin cleansers for dry skin. Let's try that. And now we can actually use the pink to the flawlessly hydrated skin store. We can use the pink with our light pink. Beautiful. Didn't I tell you? I told you. And if you look at the top, you notice that the menu now pops more beautifully, because previously we couldn't see the menu as well as we wanted. Right here up at the top, home, shop, about, contact. We couldn't see the menu as well as we wanted. And now it doesn't bother us that our head is like this. Now, where the hell is our logo? That's what we need to figure out. So I'm going to go ahead and publish these changes. And this is where we're coming from. And let's see what happens. This is where we are now. This looks like a professional website. The black, the pink, the text, the button. This is nice. So what I could do is, what we could do now that we've changed that is we could change the actual design of the button itself. And I'm going to change the border color. And let's see how this looks. Did I tell you guys? Told you. When did I tell you? When I told you. All right, so I'm just going to edit the button just a small bit. The hover, the color in the background, light pink once you hover. And that pink is too light. So what we could do is we could use the accent. No, the accent is too rich. So I'm going to use that. But for the hover, I want a darker pink. It's not theme color. Theme color is the same. We need a pink that is not as dark as this, but is not as light as these. Or what we could do, yeah, I definitely want that pink. So I'm going to grab another pink. So I'm going to say primary. Then I'm going to click right here. And I'm going to change it like this a bit. Now you're going to notice something. Let me just... Notice that? Notice the change? I'm going to add this. I'm going to call this highlight pink. That's a new global color. Highlight pink. This would normally be taken care of in our brand palette, but never mind. So that's good. And you know what also could be done, guys? Instead of using black for the background overlay, remember that we have a really nice brown going along here. We could actually change. I'm just going to test. Because this is the most important part. This part of the website is the most important part of your website because this is the part that everybody is going to see. Remember that. So optimize this section of your website because when somebody comes to your website, this is what they're going to see unless they go to a landing page. And most times people will come to your website, visitors come to your website and they leave, never return. So if you can capture their attention here, you can make the best first impression here, then you're well on your way to success. So I'm just go ahead and see if we have a better design if we use not the black, but if we use the dark brown. And if we use dark brown, it's going to look a little bit different. No, I like the black. The black makes it look like a premium product, a premium service. Well, it's a product, so it's a premium product. So I'm going to go with black. No need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah. The best skin cleansers for dry skin. Shop now. All right, what's next? So we're going to have new arrivals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another section here, and that section is going to creep in this section ever so slightly. No, I'm actually going to leave it like this. So two kinds of button, this type of button and this type of button. All right. So this is called a ghost button, by the way, guys. So we're going to keep everything here as is. And I like the minimalist design. Beautiful, flawless skin. So we like this picture here. All right. And we like the products. I'm going to, let me just publish the changes. On publish. I'm going to check this area, section. I'm going to, so theme color 5 is what it is. I'm going to change to our dark brown. And let's change to the black to see how that, nope. So the theme color 5 is definitely the best option for here. All skin types, pure, organic, natural care, flawless skin regimen. Like this website is beautiful as it is, guys. It has a lot going on that I am super satisfied with, extremely satisfied. All right. So flawless skincare regimen. So our most popular products, we're going to move our popular products all the way here. But between these products, all our new arrivals, and actually I'm going to put our most popular products at the top because most people who come to our website, they're looking for our most popular products. That's why they know about us. That's what they've bought before. After our most popular products, we are going to put our testimonials. All right. Our testimonials is going to separate. Now, testimonials are important. Testimonials and reviews are important because these are what's going to sell our products for us. Remember, when you go to Amazon and you're going to buy a product, so let's say you go to Amazon and you type skin balm. I don't know if that's a good thing here, but skin foundation, right? And you find 3 different options that you're considering buying from. You're going to look at the reviews for these options, and you're going to read the bad reviews, the good reviews, and you're going to make a decision after. So our reviews are going to be important. So what I've done here, this is conversion rate optimization for your e-commerce website, guys. Somebody's going to appear here. Your customers, your website visitors are going to land here. And when they land here, they are going to see this. They're going to see the beautiful skin, beautiful girl, shop now, everything. Now, what they're going to do most times, they're either going to click on shop now or they're going to scroll. When they scroll, they're going to get your best rated products. Now, we're going to have reviews here, and these are going to look nice. All right. So we have our best rated products. If they learned about us from someone, they know one of these products 90% of the times or 80% of the times. If they're going to make a purchase, 80% of the time is going to be one of these. Why? Because these are our most popular products. Good. The next thing that they are going to see is what our customers say. The reviews here are going to help them decide to buy here. And if they don't know about our business, the reviews here are going to help them when they go forward in the rest of our website to make a purchasing decision. And that cannot be underestimated. So we have our reviews here, what our customers say. We have our new arrivals. Now we have beauty, flawless skin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and publish. We are going to say beautify and hydrate your dry skin. All right. Now we're going to go to chat. So we need a very good text for this area. So we're going to go to ChatGPT and we're going to get a really beautiful text for this area. So now that we've logged in, all right, let's close this and see if I can remove that. All right, that's good. Now that we've logged in, this is how you're going to get text for your website. So this is our website. We're going to say to ChatGPT, act as a copywriter. This is the first part of the prompt. So this is how it's going to be. Act as a copywriter and write 2 paragraphs of text telling a website visitor. And so we're going to give it each paragraph no more than 75 words. And that's not how you spell paragraph. And then we're going to give some benefits of our product. Our skincare products are parabens free, 100 made up 100% of natural and reduces skin dryness and irritation. And then you're going to say our company name is Zeilhan Skincare. And you're going to send this. And we're going to send this. And ChatGPT is going to give us some very beautiful text. All right, so that is how you're going to use ChatGPT. The free version, mind you, to get your text, you're going to go ahead and copy this, go back to your website. In this paragraph, this is what you are going to paste, and you're going to go back to ChatGPT, grab the second paragraph, go ahead, read it, ensure it's fine, and all of that. So we're using ChatGPT to make this beautiful website, guys, and that's what we have right here. Now, what I want you to notice is that we have a beautiful website. So let's publish and go right here. All right. So welcome to the Flawless Hydrated Skin Store. Best skin cleansers for dry skin. Shop now. Most loved by the customers. So this should be our customers. by our customers. Now, we can just go back to ChatGPT and it's going to say, discover the secret to radiant hydrated skin with Zeilhan skincare. And we're going to copy this. We're going to go back to this part of the text. We are going to go right here and we're going to paste it and paste. It's going to say, discover the secret to discover the secret to radiant hydrated skincare. So we're going to, instead of say discover the secret, we're going to say here why our customers love our secret to, all right, and that's good. And you're going to have these products, all right. Then we're going to say what our customers say. So actually we don't need to do that because what our customers say, this text right here would go right here at what, or below that. So just add an element. We're going to grab a text editor. And on the text editor, we're going to paste this. We are going to go to center. And why our customers love our secret to radiant hydrated skin with Zeilhan skincare. And we're going to go back here, most loved by our customers. And we are going to grab this text. Our hydrating skin product is formulated with blah, 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 this. And I'm going to paste right here. I'm going to say products because it's plural and that's good. Where our customers love our secret, this. And here we go. Our new arrivals, you can shop now. Yes, indeed, this is good. Now for the read more button, we're going to change that to the dark button here. So it's going to copy and we are going to paste style. All right, we have this image, we don't need to change it. That's good. And it says right here, all skin types, pure organic, natural care. So we're going to publish these changes and we're going to just ask ChatGPT. We need about 15 words. Tell us in 15 words. So now it's still acting as a copywriter. So we're going to say act. So I'm going to keep that prompt. And tell us in 15 words. So what do we need? 15 words. Why it's good for all skin types. And this is how you're going to get text for your website. That's very, very good, guys. All skin types. We're going to paste that. We're going to copy, go back to our website, highlight and paste. And then we're going to say if it's purely organic. So we're going to go again and we're going to copy this. 15 words why our organic products are great. Are great. And that's good. And this is much better than what I would come up with by myself. And because this is a little bit long, you notice it's throwing off the design because it goes into a different line. So I'm just first delete that. And we can just say, instead of saying Zeilhan skincare, we can just say our purely organic products. So we don't have to keep on saying Zeilhan skincare because that's like, keyword stuff. And now we have natural care. And I'm going to ask again, act as a copywriter. Act as a copywriter and tell us why natural skin, in 15 words, why natural skin products. My gosh, sometimes I wonder if I know how to are great. And we do that. And we're going to copy. And we're going to go back to natural care and copy and paste. And now we have our areas. I'll just do that. So this looks good. All skin types, pure organic, natural skin. All right. And yeah, this looks good, guys. And it's actually good content and beautify and hydrate your dry skin. And I'm going to say with Zeilhan skincare, this is going to be good. And this is going to be your company name, so it doesn't have to be Zeilhan Skincare. All right, that's good. Publish these changes. All right, let's keep scrolling. Flawless skincare regimen. Now, what I like about this, guys, what I like about this is that it's going to show you videos, and that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of our pictures. It's actually good that we have this right here. This, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and edit section. I think it might be better what they have going on here. And just click on images, see if we might have something else. I think this might be worth a shot for right here. Flawless skincare regimen. No, this actually works. You see, I told you it was gonna come together, guys. So we're gonna go back to our overlay, background overlay. I'm gonna see if we go without the overlay, what happens. So it's a little bit much on the eyes without the overlay. All right, it's a little bit much. So we have white, brown. So this is another design trend. We have the black here, not very often, but we have the black. Now we have a white section, brown section. White section, brown section. So now we have a picture. We're gonna place an overlay. I'm gonna try if I can use a white overlay. It's a bit much on the white. Changes to black text, see if it stands out. You notice the white is like it's too bright with the white, so we can. It's kind of okay, I think. So I don't like it very much though. I don't like it because it's too hard on the eyes. These sections are easy on the eyes, all right? These sections are easy on the eyes. So I think what I should do is I'm going to do something that I've seen Tesla do this on their website, guys. So I'm going to follow Tesla's design. I'm going to grab a section, Flexbox. It's going to be this. I'm going to copy and paste. So this is from Tesla's website that I'm following this, and I'm going to paste. All right, I don't need this section anymore. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. All right, so for this section that we just added, I'm going to edit container, and the content which is going to be full width. Container is Flexbox, sure. The min height, 100%. So I'm going to make this 100. All right. I want you guys to see what we're working on. So I'm actually going to make this a little bit more than 100. So I need viewport height. I need about 130. We're going to make the content center. All right. And now I'm going to edit the container, which I was already doing. I'm going to go to the background. I'm going to place the same image in the background, guys. The same image is going to be placed in the background. All right, now you notice we have a whole lot of tiles. We have a tile going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to repeat, no repeat. So we're going to have some empty space. That's good. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to change the display size to cover. Once we say cover, it's going to fill the entire space. All right, now the next thing that we need to do, guys, is I'm going to change the attachment to fixed, which means that we're going to scroll like this. All right, we're going to scroll like this. And what that means for me is that, yeah. So this is a little bit too small. We're going to make it 200. All right. All right, actually I don't need to do that. What I need to do is keep it at 150. I'm going to make the content be at the top of the thing. We're going to add some padding for about 80 pixels or 120 pixels at the top. Let's say 150. And yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Now for this section right here, flawless skincare regimen, I'm going to make this text a little bit bigger. Flawless skincare regimen, I'm going to change it to black. Well, it can stay at the primary. And we have to call it the button here. So I'm going to copy this button style and I'm going to paste it here. Paste style. This is the style we're going to have. All right. Now what I need to get done is I need to have this inside of a slightly darkened area. So I'm going to grab a container and I'm going to drag and drop this within the container. All right, so now it's in the container. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the container. We're going to center. And this button style is going to be center as well. In the container, I'm going to edit the container again. So we have a container within the container. We're going to go to style. We're going to go to background. We're going to change the background to black. We don't want it to be all that black. And let me change this to white. Don't want it to be that white. All right. Now, I don't need this to be full width. That's the thing. I don't need this container to be full width. So I'm going to I think because I made this container full width. All right. Yeah. Then now we'll go back to this container. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can drag the margin in a bit. Minus 80. It's not really changing as much as I would want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just see if this works. So we're scrolling white, brown, and now we have this area flawless skincare regimen. This is kind of okay now that I look at it. I actually don't need these areas, but what I do need, I need to add some padding to the bottom. 40. And this is good. Flawless skincare regimen. And we can make the area a little bit whiter. No, that's a good thing. So you see it's all coming together, guys. It's the background that we're working on. So we just need to, I think this is good. And flawless skincare regimen. And there we go. So it shows what they're doing, which is absolutely beautiful. And follow us. We have all these pictures. That's good. Free delivery, easy payment, flawless home. All right, we can fix the footer. We can do some design work on the footer, guys. So I like what we have here, and that's it for the home page. So let's go ahead to take a look at our home page and see how it looks. So let's scroll. All right, most loved by our customers. Cream to foam lotion, anti-aging skin oil. What our customers say. New arrivals. Beautify and hydrate your skin with Zeilhan skincare. And this is actually pretty good. I am enjoying this. I am enjoying this, guys. And I like how the white here contrasts with everything. I think maybe the best thing would be to have, that would be a third design for the button. Well, that's fine. I can leave it as is. Watch the videos. And all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit different. I'm going to say learn our skincare routine. I don't know if people use the word regimen. And and I'm gonna say edit button. I'm gonna change the icon after, and instead of saying watch the videos, I'm gonna say watch tutorials, and this is going to lead us to YouTube. So yeah, I like what's happening here, guys. Absolutely like what's happening here. Watch, learn our skincare routines. So yeah, this is good. This is good. This is beautiful, guys. This is what a website should be. So this is our homepage. Absolutely beautiful. It took us a while, but this is going to be the most important page. The next thing that we're going to work on, guys, is we're going to work on our products. So let me just go ahead and exit to WordPress. Keep ChatGPT. Close that. I'm going to close everything else to the right. And the next thing we're going to work on, like I said, is our products. We're going to learn about WooCommerce products. All right, so let me just save and ensure everything is all right. We're going to learn about WooCommerce products and the like. And then after we learn about WooCommerce and products, we're going to learn about getting sales and leads and conversion optimization for our website. And I think we're going to be done. So what we've learned so far, we've bought domain, we set up hosting, we set up website security, we set up WordPress, we added backups, we added our under construction, we added our theme, we designed our homepage. We have other pages to do. So if you look at our contact page, for example, we do have to edit our contact page. But the beauty about it is that you guys know how to use Elementor to do edits already. So we're going to have to add a form right here. So we're going to do that in our lead generation section. We're going to have to work on our footer. Let's take a look at the about page. We're going to edit the about page as well because that's a good place to get leads. And this is going to be beautiful. Now, for these areas, which is what I want you guys to notice, we already did this area from the home page, so you can copy and paste that. For our story, you can go to ChatGPT and have it write your story for you. Just tell it who you are, what you've done, your inspiration, and we'll put together a nice story for you. You can get all your text using ChatGPT. We've done that. So yeah, let's go, guys. Here's what I want to do next, guys. I remember we spoke about the contact page, and on the contact page, we know that we're going to have to get the contact form here. I also spoke about the about page, and on the about page, we're going to have to set up, finish editing. We're going to add our mission, vision, values, stuff like that. You know, the usual about us page stuff. We're going to tell our story. If you can add your pictures and stuff like that. We're not going to change the hero section on any of these pages or so on. But before we get there, I'm going to set up our WooCommerce products. So what is WooCommerce and what are WooCommerce products? So WooCommerce is the plugin on WordPress that allows you to add products to your website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to dashboard, so skincare dashboard. On skincare dashboard, I'm going to close this window. I'm going to keep ChatGPT open. We are going to go to WooCommerce and we're going to go to home. This is where we're perhaps going to be prompted to do some setup. So yes, set up my store. I'm just starting, or I'm already selling. All right, so I'm just starting. Zeilhan. So let's go ahead and add the business name, industry, health and beauty. So you add your location, Jamaica. Sure, okay, I'm located in America. United States. Florida. There we go. This is our email address. Opt in if you want. I'm not going to opt in. Click continue. I'm telling you what I'm not going to install. I'm not going to use Mail Poet because I'm going to use MailChimp. I'm not going to use Jetpack AI Assistant. I don't like Jetpack. It's pretty good these days, but I don't like it. Not going to use this. Not going to use Pinterest. We can use these other plugins. And I'm not going to use WooPayments because WooPayments requires Jetpack. I'm going to continue. All right, our setup is complete. So WooCommerce has been set up so far. Now we're going to have to go through a few setup steps for WooCommerce. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to, it says get paid. Get paid is how you're going to collect payments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to WooCommerce and settings. And we're going to go through all these settings and we'll have everything set up. All right. So go ahead and add your address. I'm not going to add mine. Remember, I'm going to give you this for free. So, I'm not going to add my address. So go ahead and add your address, your state, your zip, everything like that. Where do you sell? We're going to say where we sell to. If you sell to all countries, you select this option. If you sell to only a few countries, you say you sell to a specific countries. And if you sell to most countries except a few, you use this one and you add the exceptions. It explains itself. The same with shipping locations. Where do you ship to? And I'm going to leave this as is. Enable tax rates and calculations. Enable the use of coupons and you're not going to calculate it sequentially. We're going to leave everything here as is. For some people or some locations, like in some countries in Europe, you're going to have a dot and a comma here. It's going to be reversed. In Asia, for example, you're going to have a currency position on the right, but never mind that. Go ahead and set it up according to your preferences. It's not rocket science what we're doing here. Once the general settings are complete, we're going to move over to products. I'm going to show you how to set up products after we've completed the setup. So our shop page is shop, enable Ajax add to Ajax, not Ajax, Ajax add to cart. And we're going to leave the placeholder image here, but we can change the placeholder image to our logo. Let me show you how to do that. You go to Media, Library, open a new tab. On Media Library, open a new tab. You're going to click here and you're going to copy the URL of the file that you want to be the default image. Now, the default image is when you create a product, but you don't add an image to it. And you're going to add the URL here. I'm actually going to do this, so let that go. Your defaults, like your weight and dimensions and so on, you can leave it as is. I'm going to select that and save changes. We're going to go to settings, products, inventory. We're going to enable stock management. We're going to hold for 60 minutes or an hour. Enable low stock notification. We're going to keep this low stock threshold is going to be 10. So whenever we have 10 or less products remaining, it's going to send us an email and say, hey, you're running out of this product. You might want to restock. Out of stock is 0. Out of stock visibility. I'm not going to hide out of stock visibility. So we're always going to show quantity remaining in stock. No, only show quantity remaining in stock when low. All right. And we're going to save changes. So whenever we have 10 or less products remaining, it's going to say on the front end to the customer that, hey, we only have 10 remaining or only 5 remaining. And that's going to ensure that we sell those, because then they're going to say, well, they're almost out of stock. If I want this, I have to get it. Fear of missing out, FOMO. We're not going to do any changes with downloadable products, simply because we don't need to do any changes here. We're not actually going to be downloading anything. We don't need to do any changes with approved download directories, and we also need to do any changes under advanced. I'm clicking here because that's where we're working, but we really don't need to do anything. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to settings, tax, then shipping, and then we're going to look at payments. So taxes, how do we calculate taxes? So a few things you have to find out. So in some countries, they have what's called a sales tax, and you have a value added tax. In my country, Jamaica, we have GCT, general consumption tax, where whenever you make a purchase, 15% is added to the price, or well, you have to pay 15% tax on everything that you purchase. So it says prices are entered with tax. I'm going to say yes, because I don't want to go ahead and add my tax information, pass this file over to you, and then whenever you set up your prices, it starts to give you the wrong tax information. But we're going to say no, yes, I will enter prices inclusive of tax and calculate tax based on customer shipping address, or we can say shop based address. So I'm in Jamaica, I'm selling to Jamaica, I can calculate taxes based on here. It's based on the cart items for the shipping tax class. So some items will carry more taxes than others. We can round tax at subtotal level instead of rounding per line. That's perfectly fine. We can leave these as they are. And we're not going to round prices, I guess. And let me use recommended settings. And sure. So we can even skip everything and use recommended settings. The other part is standard rates. So this is where you would actually add your tax rate. Mine is 15%. So you go ahead and insert row, country code, It says here that I told you the country code example US and leave blank to apply to all, state code blank to apply to all, zip code blank to apply to all. I'm in Jamaica, so we don't have different taxes everywhere. The tax name would be GCT for general consumption tax. It says here that enter a tax rate percentage to 4 decimal places. So 0.15 would be 15%, and shipping compound. No, it's not. And save changes. Now, for your tax rate, you're going to go ahead and edit this. And if there are more tax rates, you're going to go ahead and insert row. We don't have any reduced rates, and we don't have any zero rate rates. So in my country, yet again, if you're buying something that's an essential food item, for example, flour, rice, oil, I think sugar, bread for sure, some forms of milk. If you're buying essential food items, those aren't taxed, right? So I think this is where you would have if you're selling bread on the site, for example, to Jamaica, bread isn't taxed. That's where you would go to zero rate rates, and you would change the tax rate for that item. The funny thing is though, I think this might also work for car. Well, I don't know. I know whenever you're importing cars, there are different rates that you have to pay, but that's not tax really. It is a tax, but it's not consumption tax. It's a duty, like you have to pay a shipping fee to import the car. So if it's a hybrid, I think it's 35% of the total car price. And it depends on the CC rating as well. Versus if it's a petrol engine, then it's going to depend on the CC rating, and it can go up to 80% of the total price. So if you're buying a car that's 100,000, you might end up paying 180,000 plus a shipping fee, which is crazy if you ask me. So yeah, that's it for taxes. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We are going to go over to shipping next. Now, our shipping rates are going to be interesting. It says specify the areas you'd like to ship to, give each zone a name, then list regions you'd like to include, specific or blah, blah, blah. All right, so we're just going to click next because it's fine. Okay, fine. So how shipping zones work and shipping classes. So you're going to have shipping zones, shipping classes. Whenever you're shipping to different regions, you can have different shipping rates applied. What that means, so my store is in America, right? So let's say my store is in America, I'm shipping to America. I might say that whenever I'm shipping to America, shipping is free, right? Or I might say when I'm shipping to the state that I'm currently, so if I'm in Florida and the order is being shipped to Florida, then it's free. But if it's out of state, then it's going to be $10. And if it's out of the country, so if it's not Florida but it's in America, then the shipping rate is a flat $10. And if it's not in America, then that's international. Shipping rate is going to be like $20, for example. We can set that up. So we're going to use that premise. The next thing I want you to understand is shipping classes. So this is a water bottle. It's a very different shipping class. It's a different shipping class compared to shipping a computer, compared to shipping a car. Different weights, different sizes, dimensions, etc. It's going to cost different to ship these, right? So you're going to have different classes, and heavy stuff are going to be shipped differently from lightweight stuff. So if you're shipping furniture, it's very different if you're shipping clothes. Different payments are made. So we're going to use the classes to determine what shipping rate is applied to each product, and we're going to use a shipping zone to determine if shipping is, shipping rates, because we have to set it up ourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to add a zone, and you're going to see it right here. So I'm going to say if you're in Florida, so I'm going to say United States. Oh wait, you can have Jamaica here. That's pretty cool. And it has even the parishes and everything, which is actually pretty nice, but we're not going to do that. So I need to find US of A. I don't need this. All right, here we go, United States. And I'm going to look for Florida. All right. So if it's in Florida, right, then these are the shipping methods that are available. We're going to have free shipping, and that's it. So no requirements. Create and save. All right. Now we're going to add another shipping zone. So we're going back here. And this is for Florida. The shipping zone is America. We're going to edit. Just go ahead and edit this zone. Remember, the premise we're using is that if you're shipping to Florida, then shipping is free. If you're shipping to America, that is except Florida. So if you're shipping outside of Florida but in America, then shipping is $10. And if you're shipping outside of America, then shipping is $20. But if your order is over $100, then shipping is also free. So that's the premise we're going to be using. So this is America, shipping region. If you're shipping to United States, then free shipping is available. So I'm not going to use free shipping for this. I'm going to use flat rate. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to add. I'm going to say flat rate. Continue. Going to be shipped to America. It's going to be taxable and it's going to be $10. All right. Going to create and save. We're also going to add a shipping method that's going to be free shipping. All right. And the condition for free shipping is that it has to be a minimum order amount of $100. And the order rules should apply before coupon discount. So if you give them 10% off and they have an order for $100, that doesn't give them the discount. That doesn't give them free shipping because, the discount is going to take away from it. So we're going to create and save. And then we're going to save these changes. Looks good. And then we're going to go back to shipping zones and we're going to do worldwide. So for rest of world, where is it? Here it is, rest of world. I'm going to edit. We are going to add a shipping method. It's going to be flat rate. And we're going to continue. And it's going to be $20. Create and save. I'm going to add another shipping method. It's going to be free shipping. And your order has to be over $100. So free shipping, minimum order amount of $100. And create and save. So that's good. Now we're going to go to shipping classes. I'm just going to add one shipping class. We're going to say heavy stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Add shipping class. Heavy stuff. And it's going to be heavy products and description. These stuff heavy man. I remember this from a previous tutorial. We're going to create. And I think this is where we're going to edit. Yeah, that's good. And I think that's the only shipping class. And for this, then we're going to have normal stuff. We're just going to say light prods and easy peasy lemon squeeze. Sure, why not? And that's going to be that. So now I'm going to go to shipping settings to ensure everything is okay. Enable shipping calculator on cart page. Add shipping cost until an address is entered. We're going to default to customer billing address, and that looks good. And then now we're going to go to shipping zones, and this looks good. For Florida, we can also edit and do local pickup, but that's fine. And yeah, that looks good. You can add this plugin and it will make everything easier for you, but I cannot be bothered. We don't have that in Jamaica. For payments, now payments are going to be fun. There are going to be a few ways you can go about this. But the easiest way right out of the bat is going to be direct bank transfer, check on payments, and cash on delivery. For cash on delivery, I'm going to activate this. So that will help us with testing. And I'm just going to say finish setup. All right. Here we cash up on delivery. And we're going to save changes. You can also, let me go back to payment options. You can do check payments and you can do direct bank transfer. It's just a matter of enabling these. SEPA, you can use WeChat. That's actually pretty cool. You can use Stripe. Stripe is easy. And let me see if PayPal is here. So I don't see PayPal. Stripe card processing is also nice. So I'm going to go ahead and for Stripe, so I'm going to tell you how you work with Stripe. You're going to go ahead and manage Stripe options. Let's go ahead and manage. I'm actually not going to use the Stripe option. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We're going to go to plugins and we're going to add two new plugins. We're going to add one for PayPal and we're going to add one for Stripe. For the first, we're going to say PayPal. Reload and paste again to see if it's going to work this time. All right, so PayPal payments, this is good. So which one is it that I'm looking for? I remember I could look at my other website and figure it out, but I'm just going to look at the screenshots. So yeah, this is the one I'm looking for, right? Yeah, so this is the one I'm looking for. So this one with 70,000 installs, oddly. We're going to go ahead and install that. And we're going to go with Stripe. And I'm pretty sure we can use this one with 800,000 downloads. So you see, Stripe is not available in Jamaica. So I can't use Stripe. But you can go ahead and look at the screenshots. It's easy to set up, guys. And you can go ahead and install this. After those are, wait, what? Critical error on our website, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and refresh. See if we can install now. And now it's installed. Let's go now to WooCommerce settings. And after WooCommerce settings, we are going to go to payments. On payments, we're going to scroll all the way down. We are going to look for, where is PayPal? So something tells me that PayPal has not been added because I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to go back to our plugins, install plugins. Maybe I didn't activate it. And so we're going to activate. All right, so we're going to close this. And that's fine. I'm going to go back to WooCommerce settings. Going to go to payments, PayPal. So we're going to go ahead and finish setup. It's as easy as clicking enabled, and you leave all these options as is, default. You're going to save changes. Then after you've done that, you're going to go to advanced settings, and under, so I didn't click enable, let's enable. And we're going to have to connect it to our PayPal account. So we're going to card enabled. We're not going to allow pay later. And we're going to save changes. Now we're going to go to API settings, connect to PayPal, click to connect. You're going to log in to your PayPal account. So we don't have a PayPal account, but you can just log in. To get an account, you go to business.paypal.com and create an account, and it will do everything for you from there. That's it for that one. We can go back to payments, and we're going to leave. We're going to go back to payments, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Stripe. So I'm pretty sure I activated Stripe. Did I? I don't think so. So I'm going to go back to plugins, install plugins, and let's go ahead and install Stripe and activate. We already installed, let's just activate it. After activating, we're going to go to WooCommerce settings. We're going to go to payments. After payments, we're going to scroll and we're going to see Stripe. Let's go ahead and finish setup. If you don't have an account, it's still very easy. What you're going to do is on this page, you're going to click create or connect an account, and it's going to walk you through the process of setting up an account, and it's going to add it for you. So it's very easy, but I'm in Jamaica, guys. I can't get Stripe and do this stuff to show you, unfortunately. And because it's payment, you don't want to use a VPN for this stuff. It can get tricky. So I can't go any further in terms of Stripe, but it's very easy. Just create an account or connect, and it will do everything for you after you've signed up and everything. So that's it for payments. We can go to advanced just to ensure everything is all right. We can check our emails. We're not going to do too much in that end because now we want to go ahead and take a look at our products. So we can create our terms and condition pages. We can change our pages after this. Not much we need to worry about. Our site visibility should be okay. So we have coming soon enabled, but we can disable that very soon. You don't need to worry too much about integration. MailChimp for WooCommerce would be good. So no worries about that. Emails, we can edit our WooCommerce emails. I think we'll make a separate video for that, a separate tutorial for that in the future, not included here. So go ahead and hit subscribe so that you can know when those videos go out. And I think that's it. Accounts and privacy, I think that's it. So this is all right. I'm not going to change anything here, but you're free to change what you would like and go from there. Now, next thing we're going to look at is products. I'm going to go to products, all products. I am going to close this area, put ChatGPT to the left, and we have almond milk lotion. Now, so we're going to go ahead and view. The one thing I don't like about this template, guys, is I don't like the way the product page looks. As you can see, the heading is there. It's not so beautiful because it's a transparent header and it's not working out and all that. I don't like the way the product page looks, just for this big white area right here. And because we're not using the pro version of Elementor, it's hard for us to edit this page. Because it's not a page that we can just edit like that. We need to go into the theme builder to edit this page, and we don't have Elementor Pro. So that's the thing I don't like, but I'm going to show you what you can do. So let's learn about creating products. The first product we're going to create is a simple product. We're going to go ahead and say all products add new. And I'm going to show you everything you need to learn. I'm going to show you everything you need to learn now about creating products. So we're going to say simple product. All right. We go to ChatGPT and we can just copy this information. Sure. And this is going to be our long description. And for our short description, we'll paste the same thing, but we'll just use one sentence. All right. Now, product title, product description. What I need you to what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to all products so I can show you what's actually being done at each step. We are going to view our soothing sunscreen gel. So the short description is here and the long description is down here. So this is going to go here and this is going to go here. All right. Now for the simple product, it's going to be a simple product. We can have a virtual or downloadable. A virtual product are products that are intangible and are not shipped. So for example, tickets to a party, a digital product, etc. Things that aren't shipped. And a downloadable product is something that it's virtual, so it's not going to be shipped, and you can download it. So you have, like, for example, you're buying a book on Amazon or you're buying music on iTunes, downloadable, virtual. So after you pay the purchase, you're going to be able to download it. You can download it once, you can download it multiple times. Perfectly fine. What we have here is the price. So we can go ahead and set the price for $24.99, but we can give a special sale price of $19.99. All right. And we can schedule our sale to run from a certain date to a certain date, or from a certain time to a certain time, which is harder to set the time. So day to day, that's the easiest way. Tax status, it is taxable. And the taxing class is one of these: standard, reduced rate, zero rate. Now, I don't understand why I don't see I know what's happening. It's a shipping I was thinking about. We'll get there because I made shipping classes. So taxable. So it's taxable. Remember, I told that you have some products in my country that aren't taxed. For example, basic food items, those aren't taxed. So that would be reduced. That would be zero rate. And when you're importing cars, if it's a hybrid, it's a lower tax rate than if it's petrol. That would be a reduced rate. So you're going to know more about your product and its taxations than I would at this stage. We're going to leave this as is. We're going to go over to our inventory tab. We know products carry SKU that identifies them. You would enter that here. I like to track the stock quantity, and I'm going to say we have 100 in stock. So what this does for us now is that if we have 100 in stock, right, and we sell 50 on the website, we need to know that we sold 50 online. And we set the low product threshold for 10. That means that whenever we've sold 90 and we have 10 left, we need something from the website, an email, to say, you know what, low product, go ahead and refill this item or restock this item before you run out. So that is what we're going to do with stock management. We can allow back orders, meaning that you're out of stock, but customers can still order. and when you get the order, you ship to them. But that can reduce user experience because they might have to wait a long time and so on. So go ahead and choose wisely. And you can limit your purchases, and you can do the low stock threshold, which is 10 for me, but I can set it to 25 for this item. So this item is sold quickly. So when we have 25, we need to restock, or it takes long to get new stock, whatever the case might be. For shipping, this is going to be the shipping class normal stuff because it is light. If it was a car, we would say heavy stuff. All right. We can add the dimensions, we can add the weight, with a linked product. Now, the way that a linked product work is, for example, you go to KFC or you go to Burger King or McDonald's and you're buying burger. They might say you want fries and a drink with that. Upsells and cross sells would be what's happening. The upsell would be you get something bigger or a higher priced order. So if you're buying, for example, one scoop ice cream, they might upsell you a two scoop ice cream. That's what you would do. And if you want to understand, you can just hover over this and you can read. A cross sell, however, is when you're purchasing an item, you're purchasing a hamburger, and they would, for example, say, would you like fries and a drink with us? A cross sell. It's not going to replace the current order, but it's going to add to the current order. So upsell could be Soothing Sunscreen Gel. Just type Soothe. Soothing Sunscreen Gel. Let's scroll down for a similar product. And it's called what? Complex Sunscreen Balm for our cross sell. Let's just go ahead and say Complex Sunscreen Balm. And that's all that's going to be for us. Attributes, we're not going to play with attributes, advanced, PayPal, or get more options until we get to advanced products. All right, we're going to go ahead. So what is this I'm selling again? It's a simple product. So I'm going to call it a new category, test products. So I might want to type this properly. So that's the category. All right. And we're going to add a picture. So we're going to go to product image. And I'm going to add the colored logo. All right, guys. And for the gallery, I'm just going to add some logo pictures. So, and that's that. That looks good. And we can add a tag. Now, I need to explain the difference between a category and a tag. Now, categories are hierarchical. This is the easiest way to think about it. Meaning that, let's say you have a clothing store. So I have a clothing store. Let me show you that. So on this clothing store, we sell a variety of clothing, right? The categories and the tags would go across. So we sell sweatshirts, hoodies, we sell hats. Let me scroll on so you can see. We sell hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, beanies, etc. Now, hoodies, snapbacks, beanies, jackets, shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, all those can have different colors. So the tags would be colors because they go across. Different products from different categories can have the same tag. So if we're selling cars, the color would be a tag, the location would be a tag, because we can have different types of cars from different places, which brings us to types, which is what categories are. Different types of clothes are different categories. So just now I mentioned that we sell shirts, right? So our shirts are long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, medium sleeve shirts, and tank tops. Those are 4 different types of shirts. But those are all subcategories of the top category shirt. Now we can have pants. Our pants can be long pants, they can be shorts, they can be joggers, they can be sweatpants. All right. Those are 4 different types of pants. So those are categories. Categories are like types, they're hierarchical, and tags, they stretch across the product line. They can span different types of categories. They're what different types would have in common. That's the easiest way I can use to explain it. And for our website here, I would say natural, 100% natural ingredients, because I don't know much about makeup, guys, at all. So 100%, 10%. Oh, would you look at that? We already set up the category. We have everything else perfectly fine. So just go ahead and publish. Critical errors coming again. Now, I don't want to go ahead and have to recreate this. Let me go ahead and refresh here. Okay. So let me see all products, see if we saved it in draft. And it's there. So it's actually made. So let's just go ahead and view this product. And this is our product. Simple product. This is what like I said. All right. And 10% natural ingredients. These are our categories. All right. There's a white logo here. You're only not seeing it because the background is white and the picture is white. Reviews, and we're going to have our cross sell and upsell, which is going to appear elsewhere. So that's it for a simple product. So I'm going to go back. Let's go back now to our dashboard. The next product we're going to do is we're going to create a new product. And the one I'm going to do next is actually an affiliate product. So I'm going to do affiliate product. Actually, let's just do the grouped product. So we're going to say grouped product, which is easy. And I'm going to show you how a grouped product would work. So yet again, we're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to copy this. So this is going to be our long description. This is going to be our short description. All right. And this is going to be a grouped product. Now, here's what we're going to do. For a grouped product, we're going to have products from our website coming together. So more than one product from our store coming together to form the actual product. So it's going to be a lot like you go to Burger King, McDonald's, you get a big kids meal. And it's a combination of different things that they sell. So for this group product, I'm going to add the complex sunscreen balm, and I'm going to add the soothing sunscreen gel. So group product, inventory is fine, but what we need to do is go to the linked products, and we're going to say the group products. Notice we don't have a cross sell because we're going to have everything together. Remember, a cross sell is when you're buying a burger and they say you want fries and a drink. Meanwhile, an upsell is when you're buying a small burger and they sell you a bigger one. All right. So it's going to replace the order for an upsell. It's going to complement the order for a cross sell, which is why in group products we don't have a cross sell because everything is going to be there. It's going to say soothing sunscreen, and complex sunscreen balm. All right, we're not gonna bother ourselves with attributes simply because that's for advanced, and the same thing with advanced and so on. We have this here. We are going to tag this as grouped. We're gonna have 10% natural for the most used tags, and this is going to be categorized as test product. We're going to add some images. So we're going to use this for the group product. And for our gallery, we're going to use this, and this. All right, I don't know, but I'm just selecting some pictures, guys. And we go ahead and publish our grouped product, and that should be good. Now we can go ahead and view our product. And notice we didn't select the price where we're making a product. Perfectly fine. So we're going to have 2 of each. And if we add to cart, it's going to give us the right price. All right. So this is our group product, looking very good. And we can add a simple product after that. Now we're going to go back and we're going to work on our affiliate product. This is an easy one. You know what affiliate marketing is. Affiliate marketing is when you promote someone else's product, when you promote someone else's product or service to your audience, to someone you know. When that person makes a purchase, you make a commission. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and add new product. We're going to say affiliate product. Again, we're going to have to add our descriptions. All right. And we're going to change from simple to external or affiliate. On this website is where we're going to use it. So we're going to just grab this hoodie and that hat. All right. So we're going to grab this. So this would be your affiliate link that you would use right here. It wouldn't be just a random URL. It has to be the affiliate link so you get credited for the sale. So you copy your affiliate link, and under affiliate product, you're going to say product URL is going to be this one. And I like to put by affiliate product just for tutorial purposes, but you don't have to do that on your store. And the regular price, so the regular price for the hoodie is $62. $62. but the sale price is going to be, let's say 55. All right. And we're going to leave the tax status as is. The inventory, you can add the SKU, or link products, you can upsell. And attributes, yet again, we're not going to do that because that's for the advanced product. We're going to make it a test product. We're going to say affiliate. And we're going to add, and we're going to choose from most frequently used tags. We're going to set an image. I'm going to use a black logo for this one. I don't want to be bothered with downloading that picture for that product. And we can add something for the gallery. Very easy. So this is taking a while to load. So let me try again. And it's not loading. I don't know why. I think there's some server issue maybe. So I'm gonna have to check on that in the end. Maybe my server is full and I need to delete stuff or make the server bigger. That may be it. I don't know. I don't know. But it works now. That's good. And you publish your affiliate product. I'm going to just delete those. I'll close those windows, and we can view our product. Actually, I'm going to want that window that we just deleted just now. So this is our affiliate product. If you buy affiliate product, it's going to take us to the website here. All right. So notice it takes us to the website. You would make the purchase on this website. Because it's an affiliate link, you get the commission. All right, so that's it for the affiliate product, like I mentioned. Now, the last product that we're going to do is, so it's going to go back. The last product that we're going to work on is a variable product. Now, what is a variable product? It's very easy. It's so easy for me to show you with an example. So I'm going to go to tops. Actually, this is a good one, but I'm going to use this one. So you can change the different size and look at the price. For the large, it's $60, and for the extra large, it's 60, and for the 2XL, it's 62. And if I go to tops, tees, long sleeve tees, I think we should have better example here. It's not okay. Expression tees is what I'm looking for, or long sleeve expression tees. That's what I'm looking for. And this is good. No, I need one with different ones with different colors. Long sleeve expression tees, expression sweatshirts. Let's try this. I think this might be a good one. All right, good. So we have different colors and different sizes, as you realize. So we can use a black medium, and that would give us one price. And we can have a black 4XL with a different price. And we can have a white 4XL with a different price. Not this situation here. What I'm saying is that with the variable product, different variations come to make it. So you have colors, different sizes, perhaps different texture, and so on. And all of those can influence the price. So really quickly, I'm just going to remake a variable product. I'm going to go to add new. We are going to say variable product. Again, I don't think, yes, so it is indeed the link. So I'm going to just go ahead and copy this again. Oh, would you look at that? The link actually works. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that happened. So I pasted the link by accident, and it actually brought up the meta details and everything, even the picture. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing for WooCommerce. I did not know. I learned something here, guys. That's pretty cool. Well, I don't need that now, so I'm going to close it. That's something to look into for the future, though. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that because, yeah, that is cool. That is pretty amazing. All right, then. We're going to go with variable product. I don't need you to tell me what to do. All right. So it's the usual thing like a simple product with the inventory, the shipping, the link product, and so on. Something is going to change because you notice you don't have the price. But once you get to attributes, so for example, on this product, we have two attributes. We have color and we have size, right? So those are the two attributes. And for each color, we're going to have four options. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for size, we're going to have about 7 options, or 4, 7, 8, thereabout. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to use size and color. and you're going to separate it with the pipe. All right. The pipe, this thing right here, the pipe is the button above the enter key on your Windows keyboard. So I need to add the size here. And so this is going to be size, and this is going to be color. We're going to have 3 colors. We're going to have red, blue, indigo. And for the color, for the size, we're going to have small, and large. All right. We're going to save these attributes. After we've saved the attributes, we are going to go to variations, and we're going to generate variations from our attributes. And what you're going to realize happen is that we're going to have small, that is red, blue, and indigo, and we're going to have large, that is red, blue, and indigo. Let's go ahead and click OK. And you're going to see small, that is red, blue, and indigo, large, that is red, blue, and indigo. Now you just click this option right here to edit. You can change the picture. All right. For each, so small red can be this picture. It can have a different price. So it can have $12, $12, and the sale price can be $9.99. It's in stock and can change everything. Meanwhile, the small blue, if we edit that, we can just change to this color. And instead of $12, we can say it's $10, and it's not on sale, it's in stock, etc., etc. And we save our changes for everything. So you're going to go ahead and do that for all of these options. And after you've saved your changes, you can go ahead and and it's going to be a subcategory of test products. So add new category. And we're going to just use one tag for 10% natural ingredients. And the image, you can use any image you want. Let's go ahead and use this one, sure. And we can go ahead and add our gallery. All right. And after we've added our gallery and we've done all of that, let's just go ahead and publish. So after we've published, I'm hoping this is saved because I really don't want to have to make that again. So we're having critical error. I'm almost certain it's because the server is full, guys. But I'm just going to go to all products. Or perhaps my SQL threads are running extremely high for every product. I'll just go ahead and edit this to see if our changes were saved. For the most part, our variations are there. And yes, we just need to add our image. And go ahead and add that. Set our image. And most used tags, 10%, your product. And let's publish. Hopefully it works now. Okay, it does. Just go ahead and view product. And here's our real product. So we can see so small red is $9, small blue is $10. Now you notice that we can't do indigo, we can't do large, it's because we don't set up the prices for those. So it assumes they're out of stock or they're not available. And that's it for variable products. Now, the next thing that we're going to have to do is, like I said, we're going to do some lead generation, contacts, and marketing stuff. We're going to add the contact form here. We're going to work on our about page, and then we'll be done. So thank you guys for watching. Let's get to the next part of this tutorial. So what we're going to do next, guys, we're going to just add a contact form to this page. So let's just go back to the dashboard. We're going to go to plugins, add new plugin. we are going to look for Fluent Forms. This is a form plugin that I like to use. So Fluent, and it's right here, Contact Form Plugins by Fluent Forms for Quiz, Survey, Drag and Drop Form Builder. Just install now, which is very easy. After we have activated, we're going to see this option appear here. We're going to go to Fluent Forms. They should have a contact form ready. We're just going to use that. So contact form demo. Let's go ahead and preview, see what's happening here. First name, last name, email, subject. So we're going to use this form as is. Let's go ahead and edit. Some of the things that we're going to edit is we're just going to click right here. We're going to remove the last name field. We're going to click this drop down arrow. We're going to let this be required. Remove the label because there's something I want you guys to see, which is very awesome. The placeholder is not going to be first name. As you see here, the placeholder is a text within the field, and the form label is this text outside of the field. Let's not be complicated, Javis. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to call this name. So now we just need one field for your name. We're going to do the same with the email field required. We're going to remove the label, but we're going to keep the placeholder. The same with subject. We are going to remove the label, but we're going to keep the subject. We are going to have it required. And the message, we're going to remove the label, keep, and we're going to say type your message here. Now for the submit button, I'm going to rename it send. I'm going to rename it send message. We are going to look for a different color. So we're going to have to use a custom color for this one. So let's go to custom. The background color is going to be, and the border color is going to be pink. What would be good is if we just grabbed our theme colors or our Elementor colors and use them here. But I didn't do that, and I don't want to go through the step. But you can just go to your appearance. Where is it? Appearance, customize, and grab your theme colors and use here. Or you can edit a page with Elementor and go to the Elementor global colors that we're working on earlier and set up your colors from there. Because this even looks like it's purple, if I'm being honest. It doesn't even look so pink as I would have wanted. So let me see if I can get it to be a little bit more pink. All right, that's more pink than anything else. The hover state is we're going to get the background to be white, I suppose. Now we're going to keep the background, but we're going to make it a really dark pink. A darker pink. The border color, we're going to keep it in a pink. Yeah, that's all right. And the text color, we're going to go with white. Okay, so it should darken when we hover. So we're not seeing that, but it's happening. I don't remember if we had any radius on our buttons on the front end. Let me just go ahead and take a look at that, because I remember that they were, so we didn't have any buttons. We didn't have any radius. So it was a square button. Let's go ahead and remove that. Something I can use, I can just go ahead and get color picker, the Chrome extension, and I can click on this. And that will give me the color that we need for the background. And then I can paste it here. And text color, everything seems about right. And we're going to save form. We're going to rename the form from contact form demo to contact form. We're going to rename, save again. Now, before we integrate this form into our website, we're going to have to go to settings and integrations, because there's some work for us to do just yet. So whenever our message is sent, or when they send a message, we're going to send them the message. Thank you for your message. We will get in touch with you shortly. That's good. The next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to go to email notifications. So we need to get a message that a form has been submitted whenever it's been submitted. So right here, we're going to add a notification. Normally one is there. It's going to be called notification. We're going to send to our admin email, test@zeilhantutorials.co.uk. We are going to use the same name for the form. And in the body, we're going to add all data. Just going to say new contact form note, submission. I think submission is a better word to use. And the subject as well. So this right here is called a shortcode, and it's basically going to grab all the data from the form that has been entered and it's going to paste it here. You can see that there are other shortcodes that if you want, you can get the subject or the email or the name or just the name and so on. But we're just going to get all the data. We're not going to be fancy about this. We can, I won't do any conditionals or integrations. You can integrate with MailChimp, which is pretty cool, but we won't go that far. So yes, just go and save our notification. After we've saved our notification, I have to ensure that it's enabled. And we're going to click right here, which is move myself out of the way. It says success, copy to clipboard. So if you click right here, it's going to be copied. We're going to go back to our site, contact page, move myself out of the way. We are going to edit with Elementor. We're going to scroll all the way down to where the contact form should be. It should be right here. Maybe there is a simple contact form that they've added that I just need to select. And there was. So there was a contact form from, there's a plugin that's currently installed on a website that adds contact forms. It's one of the most popular plugins. I remember the name right now. But the form was there, we just needed to select it. So I'm going to see what my form looks like as well. So I'm just going to go to shortcode. I'm going to add my form above it, see which form I like most. And so name, email, subject. So their form actually looks like it's more in line with the website's design. Send message. So this button didn't turn out the way I wanted it. You know, we could just go with their form. I did more work on my form though. So let's see if we can't edit the shortcode, can we? Nope. Let's see. So in forms and contact form. And I'm going to delete this one from the shortcode. I'm going to edit this fluent form. I'm going to go to style and background type is transparent. So the background type is indeed transparent. And that's a form container background type. The labels, let's see what this is. Oh, so we don't have any labels. The labels will be outside the field, like I said, like this right here. And I removed those. So we're not going to have that input and text area. So the background color for the text area, I'm going to make that transparent. And the text color, we're going to make that black. Border type solid. 2. Border color, this color. All right, now we need to change the color of the typography for the text area. So typography, we can go with this, or, well, I'm gonna go with the accent or the text. And that looks good actually. Do we get to change the text color? I didn't see that. Not yet. So input text color. I mean, this looks good as it is. Let's see if we can change the send message button. Submit button. Background color is going to be, text color is going to be white. Let's see if the background, oh yeah, the button is a lot brighter now. All right, text color is white. Yeah, that looks good. Solid, 1 pixel. Border radius 0, make it square. We submit on the hover. We're going to change the background to the accent. We're going to keep the text color white, and the border color is going to be the primary. And yeah, our oval border radius. And I think our border color needed to be a light pink. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks all right. This looks all right. We could add a white background to the form fields style. So the form fields, input and text area, the background, we could make it white. Yeah, that could work. Edit flow and forms. It's the placeholder I need to change. And I'm going to have to make the border smaller. Yep. That looks like it. I like that a lot more than this one. So I think that's good. We could make some changes. So text area, could make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. So I think that's it for our form, guys. I spent a bit of time just really making it what I wanted it to be, but I'm satisfied with what we have right here. The other thing that I want, so I don't really like the hover, but that's fine. The other thing that I want you guys to do is I want you to take a look at these options. So find us, you add your address, support, you change. So you click on it and you text. We all know how to use Elementor already. This is going to be your information. It doesn't make sense to do too much editing here, considering the fact that you are going to have to set it up for your project. We have the address of the building or of the business. If you don't want them to visit your physical address or know where your physical address is, you don't have to do that. You can just hover over this and click delete. But I'm going to leave that as is. So I'm not going to change too much here. And yeah, that's good. So this is all very good. Remember to change the text right here. Free delivery, easy payment, track order. We have ChatGPT for that if you don't know what to put there. And yes, so we're going to go ahead and view page. View page. So it says get in touch. You can change the text right there. So let's go to ChatGPT. And I'm not going to make it 20 characters. I'm going to make it 30 characters. And yeah, I think I can use this. I'm going to go to here, scroll up, scroll here, and paste 7 questions. Instead of visit our contact page, I'm going to say use our contact page to speak with our team. All right, there's that. We can change the background. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to do too many sweeping changes here. We've done most of our design on the homepage, which is fine. And that's it for the homepage, guys. For the contact page, guys, we're going to go to about page. And on the about page, we're going to make a lot of changes, or a bit of changes. So we're going to go ahead and edit with Elementor. Go ahead and close this one since we don't need that. So we're going to write a subheading for the About Us page heading, page header. And this is good, this cover. So I'm going to copy that. about here. And instead of discover, I'm going to say learn more. Learn more about our commitment to natural skincare excellence. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Learn more about our commitment to natural skincare excellence. That's good. Now, we're going to get a message from the founder. I can delete that. Going to act as a copywriter again. Sometimes I wonder why I don't type better. Struggle with dry skin or oval. And so we're going to ask ChatGPT to act as a copywriter and write a message from our founder in 150 words or less that tells of our founder's love for hydrating skin using natural remedies after she struggled with dry skin for over 15 years. She found a cure while hiking with her boyfriend, and 2 months later, our skincare company was born. So let's see what ChatGPT gives us. 150 words should be good. So this looks good. As someone who struggled with irritated skin for 15 years, I know firsthand how frustrating it can be to find a solution. My journey to healing began unexpectedly during a hiking trip with my boyfriend. Surrounded by nature, I discovered the incredible power of natural remedies that transformed my skin. So I actually was out there for a while and couldn't get back to civilization, so she had to use what she had to use, right? And then she found something good. Give something to the imagination. I discovered incredible power of that, and 2 months later, Zeilhan Skincare was born. So this is good. So I'm going to copy this in this section. We're going to paste. So I'm going to paste all of it here. So we're going to leave Miller Christine as the founder from our founder. All right, so this part here is good. Our story, our founding story. All right. Write an introductory paragraph about. I'm gonna have to give it a word limit with 50, not 590, 50 words or less. In 50 words or less, that tells the website visitor. So you have to know what you want to tell them to get a good prompt that tells the website visitor about our journey, about our love. We don't need a journey. A journey would be probably too long for 50 words, right? Our love for using natural moisturizers and ingredients to create high quality skin hydrating products. Go ahead and copy. This is good. So I'm going to copy this. That's going to be a bit too much here and here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it all here. I'm going to split it up. I'm going to paste that here. At Zeilhan Skincare, we're passionate about harnessing the power of natural skin moisturizers and ingredients. Our mission is to create high-quality skin hydrating products that nourish and restore your skin, leaving it soft, smooth, and radiant. Experience the purity of nature in every product we craft. So I'm going to take this line out, our mission. All right, so let me see if I can just copy it from here. Our mission, and I'm going to paste it here. Our mission is to create high-quality skin hydrating products. I'm going to edit the content paragraph. I need more line height. It's a little bit too much, and that's good. And that is good. Yep, this is all good. And then I'm just going to duplicate this, I guess. And I'm going to bring it here. I'm going to delete this and delete this. And that looks good. This looks good. Now I'm going to add a call to action, which is really a button. It's just a fancy word for button, guys. It's nothing too fancy. I'm going to say view products. view our products, and that's going to link us back to the shop page. Shop, view our products, and publish. Now, I remember that we did some text for this already. So what you need to do is you just need to click right here, view page, go home or go to home. On the home page, we have that already. So all skin types, copy, paste, purely organic, copy, and paste. And natural skincare, copy and paste. All right, so this is good. These are all good pictures. You can change these pictures if you like. Go ahead and publish. The one thing that we need to add to this page that we haven't added as yet is an email opt-in. And how the email opt-in works is that whenever someone visits your about page, a website visitor goes to your about page, it means that they're interested in learning more about your business's personal story, which means that they're more likely to become a customer and become a lead. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to view page. We're going to go to our dashboard. Just refresh. On the dashboard, we're going to go to Fluent Forms. Where is Fluent Forms? Fluent Forms is right here, Forms. We have an email subscription form. Let's just preview. Email address, subscribe. That's good. So we're going to go ahead and edit this. I'm not going to even ask for their name. This is good. This is good. So we're going to go to subscription form. We're going to go to settings and integration. Before we go to settings and integration, guys, let's go to tools, integration. Instead of tools, let's go to integration. You're going to enable MailChimp. Or if you have Zapier, you can use Zapier or ActiveCampaign or Campaign Monitor, Constant Contact, whatever the email marketing tool that you use is, go ahead and enable that. You might need Pro to enable some of these, as you realize. But what you can do is you can actually collect all the email addresses in Fluent Form, export them, and then import them to your thing. It's just not going to be an automatic sign up for them. So when they sign up, they're going to be added to Fluent Form's database on your website, which is really cool. And you can export those email addresses and import them to your email marketing tool. So then go back to Forms. We're going to go back to our subscription form and edit. We're going to go to settings and integration. So whenever this email has been submitted, I'm going to say thank you for joining our online. And how this works is that you're going to have to give a discount. So giving like a 5% discount, it'll incentivize people to join your email list. So that's good. We're going to go ahead and save these settings. We don't need to change anything else. We need to go to email notifications yet again because they want to know when a submission occurred. We're going to enable. We are going to click this gear right here. Now this said the success, enable notification. I'm going to click this gear right here. It's not loading. Let me just reload the page and see if it works at that time. If not, I'll just recreate it. All right, now it works. Name, email, sign up, notification. Sorry. New email, subscriber, and all data. There we go. And post. Now we're just going to copy this, go back to our about section, and we have everything that we need. I think the best place to put it is after our story. So we're going to put it right here. Grab a section, grab that, and I'm going to grab that. Let's grab a heading. The heading is going to be centered, and I'm going to say get 5% off your first order. And how we normally have this happen is we have the subheading, then the line. So we're going to get a subheading from the text editor. And we're going to say in this subheading, join our online skincare order. We're going to center this, then grab, place a line, and then grab. We'll fix the line soon, guys. Don't worry about it. We're going to grab, we're not going to use the form like that. We're going to use Fluent Forms. We're not going to use a shortcut. When we use Fluent Forms, we can actually customize it. And we are going to use a subscription form. And after we do that, we are going to copy and paste style. This is going to change. Now we can't see it. That's fine. Let's just change it to black. Now we're going to edit container. We are going to add some padding to the bottom. Let's add 60 pixels. And we're going to add some to the top. Let's add 50 pixels. All right, that's good. The next thing that we're going to have to learn how to do. So this is good. I'm going to go back to our contact page and just copy the form settings there. Edit with Elementor. We are going to copy the form. We're going to paste style. Should have some changes. All right, that's good. That's good. So we're going to edit the form. So this field is too big. Go to style, form container, input and text area. We're going to reduce the height. All right, we're going to, the button now, we need to look at the submit button. The submit button is a bit too big. So let me see if I take off the border width. The border width being taken off is not a problem. So I'm going to do is I'm going to make the input area a little bit bigger. I'm going to make the input area a little bit bigger so it fits. How's that? Big enough, I guess. That's good. Now we're going to publish. The next thing that we're going to have to do is to make this website responsive. So to make a website responsive means you're going to make it work. It's going to work as well on tablet and mobile devices as it works on desktop. So different screen sizes is still going to display and look properly. To make it responsive, it's very easy. You see these icons up here? This is for desktop view. So you click here, you're going to get the tablet view. And this is what it's going to look like on a tablet. All right. So you just keep scrolling and everything looks good. If there's anything that's out of whack or size is off, we can just go ahead and let's see if this works. Just do that. And as you notice, it does work. Get 50% off your first order. So we perhaps need to add some padding here. So just click here, padding, add some to the left and on the right. That's good. We're going to do the same for the Fluent form. Just edit Fluent form, advanced. Let's add some 20 to the left and 20 to the right. That's good. And this is beautiful. We're going to have to fix the footer, but you guys know how to fix the footer because we showed you how to fix the header. We're going to change the logo and then we'll get there. So that's it for the tablet view. Things look really well already. Things are going well. Now for the mobile view, just click on the mobile portrait and we're going to be here. Here we are. So what I don't want is to have two consecutive. Well, it's actually okay in this case, I suppose, because it does show radiant skin. So that's fine. We can leave it as is. Normally, I don't have two pictures following each other on the mobile because that's, a waste of time and waste of space more than anything else. And when you have pictures on the mobile view, you have to load the pictures. And sometimes website visitors are using like data or from a third world country with slow internet. So to have a big picture is going to be very disruptive. It's going to make the website a lot slower than you want it. But it's fine. We only have one picture here and it's not so bad. It actually shows what we're doing, which is really healthy skin. So that's good. Everything here is good. It's all good. It's good. It's all good so far. We're going to have to do some padding on this area again. So let's edit the container. So on mobile, we're going to do some for So let's just, so for top we had, I'm gonna do 40-40 in this case, but I'm gonna do 20-20 on the sides, or let's just do 10. Then get 5% off your first order, general computer or community 5%, and this looks good. This looks good. So it's working well, and that's it for our responsiveness, guys. Notice it looks the same as it was on desktop. So we're good. We're just gonna go. We're gonna edit the footer, guys. So the footer is the area we're gonna fix. I don't think we can just edit it like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna exit to WordPress, close this page. We're gonna go to our dashboard. Well, we don't know what changes were made, so let's just save just in case. We're gonna go to our dashboard, appearance, customize. On the customize, we are gonna go to footer builder. So this is the footer area that we have right now. As you notice, we have a copyright. So this is the copyright area. We have widget 1, and we have the footer menu, and we have social. So this is social, and footer menu is here, and then widget 1 is here. So we're going to change widget 1. So just click on widget 1 and click on the gear. Click on design. We need to change the icon in footer 1. In widget 1, I mean, sorry. So we're going to replace. So this is the actual logo. We're going to replace that. Open media library. We should have a black logo from Zeilhan. Remember to do image SEO, especially on your logos. That's going to be on all the pages. That's good. And we're going to just drag it like this to reduce the size. And that's a little bit big, but it's fine, I guess. That's good. Now this is our footer menu. This is our socials. We can add more social accounts if we'd like. So we're on YouTube. Let's go ahead and add YouTube. And we have LinkedIn. Let's go ahead and add LinkedIn. But we're not going to have LinkedIn for skincare. You should have LinkedIn for your skincare company, but it might not be your primary marketing channel. Go ahead and publish those changes. Let's go back to widget 1 because we need to add a link to this page. So add a link, and we're going to type home. Not hombre, but home. Take us to the home page. And publish those changes. And that's it for our website, guys. I think we're done. For today. We can go ahead. So we can paste our email opt-in on this page. We can perhaps paste it right here under what our customers say, or we can paste it right here. Actually, it might be best to paste it right here or under right here. And yeah, so let's paste it right here. And that's good. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, you can just download this website file for free and follow along in the tutorial. If there are other tutorials that you want us to make for you, if, for example, you want us to make a clothing store, just go ahead and comment that and we'll see. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, guys. That's a goal that means a lot to us here at Zeilhan. That's something that we're striving to achieve. I personally would love to hit 1,000 subscribers before September. Perhaps not possible. But what I would like you guys to do is, if you've found value from this tutorial, if you love this tutorial, then I'd just like to ask you guys to hit subscribe and share with your friend or family, someone you know would benefit from this website tutorial, from this file. And let's keep on building amazing websites. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers.